everyone. It's your man Spin Nation here with you, along with the formula coming in great, nice and early. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Very good, very good. It's Thursday, almost the weekend. A big weekend at Keeneland, getting closer and closer to the Breeders' Cup, and exciting times. Exciting times.
We're putting together more videos and prep for the Breeders' Cup. Waiting for those entries, like a lot of people are.
Yes.
It's exciting. It's exciting. We're almost there. And I do want to kick it off here. I know where people are still joining in, but as you can see up in the wrong way. I got to mirror myself there. All the way up in the corner there, ironbetsracing.com. You can there's certain things you can do on the site right now. I think you can put your name in to get one of their here. Let me just share this. So this is our new sponsor. So ironbetsracing.com, they are launching soon. They haven't launched yet. I think they wanted to launch a while back, but they're waiting for certain things to happen to be able to enable themselves, right? But you can put your email in. I don't know if it's closed yet, but for random $25, $50, $100, and $500 bonus to your bankroll, which is pretty awesome. And then 50% deposit bonus up to $300 bonus, right? So if you put in $600, you can get $300 bonus. I mean, this is just such a great thing to happen, like right before BC. I really hope they can get it going. Use the promo code TRUST so that they know that you guys came from Trust the Profits. And for $100 deposit, you'll get an extra 20 on top of all that other stuff. So, I mean, really cool stuff they got going on right now. Yeah, really great stuff. So again, they're waiting to get enabled. There's obviously some things that have to happen for that, but check out the website, see see if it's up now. Last time I checked, it wasn't, but they are a sponsor of us, and we're hoping to make this a strong partnership.
Awesome. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, excited about it.
If you're watching, definitely take it, check that out, for future. Exactly. And hope they'll be up and running very soon.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, perfect timing too, because who couldn't use some extra bankroll
right before the Breeders' Cup? Oh, perfect.
That's when you need it most.
Yeah, absolutely. And on those 2 days, it's not just one; it's 2 days.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes the juveniles are worse than the old guys. Yeah.
Oh, exactly. We got Dick Bush already. We got Alex with us. We got Colin. Why our box is so small? I don't know, but.
I noticed this. I think there's been a bunch of changes to StreamYard, and I think now the default boxes are small because I tried to change them on some of the videos I made, and I failed miserably.
Yeah.
So
right,
you just have to deal small boxes today.
Right, exactly. And
that's what she said. Anyway, moving on.
So we're going to be doing, but we're heading up to our great friends up in Woodbine. And again, thank you all you guys up there, Klaus, Martha, everybody up there. For letting us show your races and try to win some money tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And coming up this weekend, don't they have the Ontario Derby this weekend?
Yes, a big race. Yeah, and for all the T Swift fans, Swift Delivery, owned by Travis Kelce, is going to be one of the favorites in the Derby. So exactly. So the people will be out in earnest.
Hilarious.
Exactly. Alex says that's what happens when you post from the bar, Tom.
Yes, exactly. You get the
small Colin and Colin is getting off his hammock in the backyard to help. So there you go. That always helps.
Are the days warm enough for hammocks in Boston right now?
No, they're not. No, not today. No, he was definitely no. He's probably on the rink with his team. That's a more appropriate place with our weather's been right now. But you ready for this? On Saturday, it's going to be 70 again. So.
Yeah, I did. I think we're getting some warmer temps here as well.
Yeah, exactly. So. All right, Formula. I'm going to give you the rare occasion of taking race if you want to, or I can take it. I will give you your choice.
I'll take the first one. I'm not sure how long I'll be on here.
No, right. But I'll just give you the first race. And the fourth race is 7.5 furlongs on the inner turf. And again, for anyone who's wondering, the EP Taylor turf, the outer turf is closed now, so it's just the inner turf that they are on, just so no one confused there. Claiming 15,000, purse 39.9 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get
And
out
the only, we got 2 scratches here, 2 deletions, to the 2 just on time, which is actually a pretty big scratch in here. And,
yes, that is a big one.
11, Daddy's Daisy, from the also eligibles, the 10 Chicago Typhoon for Nathan Squires does draw in. So we got a full,
okay.
yep. So we have a full field here, and let us know in the chat who you like. Alex, let us know. Dick, let us know who you like here. There's Magic Modi on the screen. All right. So my first pick here, I'll let you know, give you my 3 there. 4 minutes. Okay. The first one I'm going with is not inventing the wheel here. I'm going with Gather. Tony Gallardo is on fire right now. He owns this horse 8, 6, and 3 in 28 starts. I mean, he's really come back this year with a bang. And he's really doing it interesting with the, he's been doing it with the bugs almost all year. Interesting though that both his main 2 riders are Abley and Sophie, and they both lost their bug. But yet, even without their bug, they're still riding great. So exactly. So this horse just seemed to just run against Bettor. He's 3 for 5 on the Woodbine turf. Is down to this is the time of year, as I always say to you, Formula, which is so true. We're in the late October, almost in November. Woodbine runs until December, but people are kind of trying to thin their barns a little bit before the end of the meet, so they're trying to put them in the right spots,
Okay.
And Tony does that better than anybody. So I think this 7 is going to be a major factor here in this race. My second pick in this race was Shameless Affair, who I think this horse is, while he has struggled a little bit on the turf, he's faced much better. And Kevin and Philip Hall together are 18% together. I think for a little bit of a long shot pick, the 5 at 7-1 is a very good on the board pick. I think coming down to a more reasonable level. And then the third was, and then my third pick was the 4 Magic Modi, David Moran, Mike Dunslow. This horse ran a real bang up race versus and I have no idea, and ran around the track very, and I think the cutback will help this horse. Even David Moran's been riding very well. And my fourth pick, just for the bomb special, was the 8 Forest Vixen, John LeBlanc and John Campos. Occasionally, this horse puts in a big effort. I think it's going to be a tall task, but you never know versus this group. So
we're not far off.
Yep,
we're not far off at all. I will give you my thoughts in just a minute here. I do have to step away for a second.
Yeah, no problem.
But
yeah,
we got 13 minutes to post here.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. Yep. I'll take the crew. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'll take a look at what they say, see if it changes my mind on anything. Otherwise, otherwise I'll come back with my picks.
Yeah, there you go. And let us know, guys. We're starting to get out there. Yep. Okay. Dick's got the same with me. 754 exact the box. Love it, Dick. Let's hope we get that going there. Great to have you guys, and let us know if there's any tracks you're going to. I know Keeneland's always got a big weekend coming up. The Ontario Derby at Woodbine this weekend. Great race. Definitely tune in and see that, which would be great. And this is kind of the period. Obviously, we're only a couple of weeks away from the Breeders' Cup, so the big people are all getting ready to make their way out to sunny San Diego, California, Del Mar. Always exciting time of the year. We'll be covering it for you here on Trust the Profits. You can better believe that. Horses are making their way out to the track here. Thank you again to everybody for joining us today. Judging by the coats, it's a cold day up there in Woodbine tonight. And as that sun goes down, I have been there before, it will only get colder. So that will, and sometimes we'll have to watch, this is why you watch the track. Sometimes when you go from even like a 40, 50 degree day to like a 30 degree day, that track can change. Like sometimes one time it closes and maybe it gets really cold and then suddenly or vice versa. So it'll be interesting to see how the track progresses as we go along tonight. Horses making their way down the hill as we speak. Should be a great weekend for sure. Gonna be 70 degrees up here in Boston this weekend for us, which will be absolutely lovely. We'll take every weekend as we get further and further towards winter that we can get in warm weather. 6 is good on the track. Here comes our favorite for Tony Gallardo. There's the colors of John LeBlanc there and back, and Maggie LeBlanc.
All right. Been quiet, huh?
Yeah, a little quiet.
Yep.
It's one of those early starts where people probably getting their stuff ready, and then, there's the selections.
1 second. I have to step away again. I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's Bobby D. How are you, buddy? He's got 7-5 with 4-6-10. Oh, he's got exact the box 7-5 with 4-6-10, which is great. Great to see you, my friend. Oh, Dan, fabulous to have you join in, bud. Great to see you. Oh, he's got some white rum and Mountain Dew. Can't beat that. My man Rodney's in the house. How are you, buddy? How are you? Hope everything's great here, and wishing the same for you, my friend. I'm sure you're getting really excited about the Breeders' Cup. Okay, Slappy Joe, how are you, my friend? Small win play show on the 5 for me just to watch this with interest. I like that. Yeah, that 5 has got a real chance, my friend. Yeah. Charles B., how are you, buddy? Great to have you join us. We got 5 with a 4-7-9 key box. Good luck, Charles. We all can kind of be on the same. I like this. We all can be winners here. I like that in the start. This is always love when us as a group win, not just the people on the screen. We want you guys to win because you're part of the group just as much as we are. Horses are coming on the track. We've gotten some new picks in here, Formula.
Oh, nice.
Glad Bobby D is 7-5 with a 4-6-10. Dan Whitson joined us. Sloppy Joe's got a small win play show on the 5 across, 5-1. Charles B's got the 5-4-7-9 key box. So we're all kind of thinking on the same lines here, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're not so far off here. So I'll walk you through my thinking here. So we're on turf still?
Yes, we are on the inner turf. Okay. Yes, we are. Yep.
All right. So 7.5 furlongs. My top pick here, if I go straight across, I've got Magic Modi, the 4.
Yep.
That is my top pick. I'm kind of not thrilled that that is the top pick purely because this is a horse that's going to be setting the pace. I'm a little bit afraid if it's 7.5 furlongs, that horse will stay with the pace. But I'm going to do a trifecta key box and hope that stays on the pace just means, is good enough for finishing third with a couple of
absolutely. Yep.
My second horse is the favorite right now, is the morning line favorite, and that is the 7-horse Gather, as you said. So 4 and 7, my top 2 picks. We're not too far off there. And then the horse I like after that, I'm starting to move across the pages a little bit. I do like the horse you brought up, the 5. I like that horse as well. So that's going to be my third play here at 5-1. I think we're getting a good play. And then I'm going with the horse who brought this up? Bobby D brought up the 6.
Yep.
I kind of like the 6 here. I like these horses on the inside.
Yep.
4 through 7 here. in terms of just looking at the jockey trainer sire combo, mostly the jockey trainer combo, some of the best in the race, even the sire for this horse, I have rated Summer Front as being one of
Yep.
the tops in this race.
Sure.
So I like that combo. I like where this horse sits off the pace too. In
Yep.
terms of what happens at Woodbine, I think those that sit a couple tiers back, especially 7.5 furlongs, do pretty well here. And then my wild card formula actually has this horse rated number 1, so I'm going to throw him in there. The horse I wanted to add in was the other horse Bobby D mentioned, the 10 Chicago Typhoon, a nice little closer here. 5
Yep.
times out of 10 in the money. Hard to leave that horse off, but I got to cut it off somewhere.
Sure.
So I am going to punch it in now. You can do the pick is
Wonderful.
in if you want.
Yep. He's punching in as we speak, folks. Rodney has 6, the number 6 across too, so he's right there with you.
Yeah. I'll do the pick is in.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to keep it fairly cheap, fairly reasonable here. I don't know if you can punch this in at Woodbine because of the way they do 20 or 25-cent tries.
Yep.
I'll do 50 cent because that's what you do at most tracks.
Yes, you can. Yep, you can at Woodbine. Yep.
Oh, you can do 50 cent. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So 7 is my key here. So setting the
Yep.
pace, has a pace advantage. I think it's going to stick up there for at least first, second, or third. So it's a try key box. This horse
Yep.
can fall anywhere 1 through 3. That makes that keeps the box alive. But then rounding it out with 4, 5, 6, I think you might be able to get a price there. And I do like the price we're getting on the 4 right now, getting 6 to 1. So as long as he lands somewhere, then I think we're going to be pretty well off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. I will post that. I will get our ticker going as well.
Yes, sir.
And take off that $9. So guys, you can let us know what you think of the pick in the comments section.
A lot of people seem to have the same things that we're kind of thinking on that lines for sure.
Yeah, I think we're not all very far off. All right.
At least it's a nice clear day up there tonight, which will definitely help. Rodney, Charles, Slappy Joe, sorry, Bobby D, everybody, good luck.
Yeah, I got 4 minutes to post here.
We still got a little blessing up here, Rodney. So on Machado, okay. So this is how it works, okay. There's a process. They need to call him in, and they need to have a meeting, look at the videos and all that stuff. They can't just go by the seat of their pants and say, you're suspended. There's a process they have to go through. That's why you saw him riding today. And so they will meet in the next couple of days, and then we will see what happens. But it doesn't happen right away. There's a process that has to be followed. That's why he was able to ride today. You're always it's just like any other case. You're due a case and you need to make your point and all that stuff. So that we should hear in the next couple of days about that. But that it doesn't happen right away. Yeah.
It's tricky. I've seen some people calling for that on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and I don't know where to stand on things of that nature, because it looked like an honest mistake, but of course there's a lot of wagering going on with these honest mistakes. Didn't look like there was malicious intent.
No,
I wouldn't expect there to be. They could probably investigate that and find out if there was, but it doesn't sound like that was the case.
No, and then I know Luan personally, and he takes racing so seriously.
Yeah.
I think this was just a clear case of where he was genuinely excited that he thought he won the race. It was a terrible mistake. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not going to defend it, but I'm sure nobody feels worse than Luan does. I think he genuinely thought he had won the race, and it was just a mind cramp, that
a lot of us genuinely thought he won the race because, I mean, he was really stretching it out there.
He was.
That stretch run, he gained a number of lengths on every other horse, and the 7 just had a deep close.
Right.
Really
and as for the conspiracy people that said he might be throwing the race, I can guarantee you there's no way he would be up 7 lengths if his horse was not supposed to win the race. I can guarantee you that is not the move he would do if they told him not to let his horse. That is not the move he's going to do. Exactly. So, and Danny Witchin stacking some bets here. Exacta box 5-7, and our tribe box. He's going with us. Great. Alex has got 7 over the 5, 6, 10 exacta key box. Rodney, my pleasure, my friend. Yeah, Bobby D said I can't. Yeah, I saw that. I can't believe he stood up. I know. Exactly, Bobby. It's one of those. Did that really just happen?
With riding with Biden in the Pender today.
Paco was the only one cheering. Paco approved
Victoria Elizabeth, Josh Scott, gate 3. And David Moran on Magic
Paco was excited. Everyone else was horrified.
Yes. As they will next bring Shameless Affair.
Oh, I put the wrong key in. Crap.
Back a little bit.
I was going to key the 4.
Creek and Luis Contreras to gate 6.
That's okay. I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in as I wrote it.
Trots forward now.
It's too late now. Could cancel it if it were
Campos riding Forest Vixen to gate number 8.
Could have kicked myself.
Liam's Awesome
falls out.
Has come to the line.
You know what? The way Tony's going right now, let's hope that, I haven't been stable duel. I haven't been stable duel, so I'm hoping he
Austin Adams. A 6-time winner on the
If anybody's playing that stable duel game, let me know what your handle is.
Shameless Affair
shout you out.
Moves up.
I mean, in 9 races, 5 times in the money, so
to gate 5.
Careful with that.
Shameless Affair has gone in. They're all in. Locked up. Off to a good start, and plenty of pace being shown by Magic Modi, who steps clear of Victoria Elizabeth and Faithful Creek. Handy Michaela, Shameless Affair, gather there outside, and out wider is Chicago Typhoon in the center. Second last, Liam's Awesome on the rail, Forest Vixen. Kicking clear early, Magic Modi by 2 to Victoria Elizabeth, a length and a half. Faithful Creek in third from Michaela. Tossing the head there, Shameless Affair. The outside is Gather, who's about 4.5 off the pace. And towards the back, Chicago Typhoon, the rail, Forest Vixen. And in the center is Liam's Awesome. Racing with the lead so far, Magic Modi by 3 parts to Victoria Elizabeth with a handy run. Michaela 2 away. Shameless Affair starting to come right through in the center with Faithful Creek the outside. A break of a length and a half to Gather. Forest Vixen the inside of Liam's Awesome and Chicago Typhoon.
Close to the pace,
Victoria Elizabeth has come up to sidle alongside this leader. It is still Magic Modi with Victoria Elizabeth, a length to Michaela. Faithful Creek the outside from Shameless Affair. Gather is 1 behind them, starting to wind up on the inside. Forest Vixen and taking off at the back Chicago Typhoon, and Liam's Awesome is last. Inside the final quarter, Victoria Elizabeth has gone to the front. A half to Magic Modi, 2 to Michaela. Faithful Creek gathers a fair way back, is coming up the inside pretty well, but it's Victoria Elizabeth in front. A length to Magic Modi, and they're 3 clear.
Our horses are all right there, but the 3's in the way.
And down the outside, Shameless Affair. Victoria Elizabeth in front for Josh Scott inside the final 16th. And will sneak this one nicely. Victoria Elizabeth wins by a couple of lengths to Magic Modi. A close one for show, either Michaela or Faithful Creek, and then came Gather, Forest Vixen, Shameless Affair. And Liam's Awesome and Chicago Typhoon was last. The time is 1:31.65.
Wow.
Thank you, Uncle Sully. Appreciate it. Just lost some loonies and toonies, that's all.
That was, I can honestly say, Alex, you said it a little more forcefully than I did. There was no way I expected that 7 to be that far back. The 7 was almost like in like second to dead last. That's not where Gather runs. So I thought that was
Victoria Elizabeth.
Sure. Rather interesting. So Victoria Elizabeth,
photo for show,
20-1, bombing out the
was
Magic Modi.
4 and 3, a half 49.
See, Dick, but that's why it's horse racing, which is great. As we always say, right? A race is never run on paper; it's run on the track. And that a lot of people dismissed Victoria Elizabeth, and she just gave them the slip.
Yeah.
Your 4 ran a darn good race, Magic Modi.
The 5 was hanging up there too.
Right there. Yeah, 6 was right there.
Looks like the 6 may have, depends on the angle though.
Yeah. Did anybody have the 3? I don't believe I saw anybody that had the 3.
Yeah, that's a horse that's been fading a lot. So down the stretch, I wasn't expecting it to really make a difference. I overlooked the distance of those races.
Sully, I think that was one of those cases where you just got to tip your hat.
Faithful Creek, 4th is 1.
Mrs. Scott.
3, 4, 6, 1.
Right, and I think that's one of those things where all the horses expected him to come back, and he didn't. You know?
That try will pay.
This will pay. And look at the super. If you have 3, 4, 6, 1, hello, telephone numbers.
Seriously.
Yeah, but that was definitely not where that horse usually runs. Firsty.
No. We put in 1 and we did not catch the top.
That's okay. It's just early in the night. It's early in the night and it's only $9. So we're right in the mix of it. Exactly. So this is going to pay.
I can find joy in any race, whether it's like a graded stakes race or a 15K claimer. I mean, I don't know. I get it where people want to see the greats race, but to me, like every horse race, it's like its own unique puzzle to try to figure out.
It is, absolutely.
I get what he's saying, but I love the low level stuff too, as long as there's a good sized field, right?
Yep, absolutely. And as you say, especially at Woodbine, to single a horse in one race is a pretty dangerous thing up there.
Really tough. I mean, the 7 went off at 4 to 5, I believe. And,
he did.
Didn't even finish top 4. So
no. Look at this: 20-1 over 6-1 over 22-1 over 25-1. If you have the super, you are buying a very nice steak dinner at whatever restaurant you want tonight, because even the 20-cent super is going to pay nice with these 4.
Indeed. Victoria.
And there's Josh Scott.
Yeah, so 9 horses in that race.
Josh Scott, by the way, is a quarter horse rider, so good for him getting over there.
A second lifetime success in a 9 start, and this time on the inner turf. The Grey Romare, she's 5 by Big Screen from Diamond's Attorney.
Julie Belhumer
is the winning owner, bred the winner. Julie Belhumer is the winning trainer. Congrats going out to Josh Scott with the victory on Victoria Elizabeth.
Get rid of Robert there for.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone celebrate that in the comments section yet.
No, I don't think anyone had that 3. But as Dick said, you gotta love horse racing. That's why they're run on the track, not on the paper, Dick.
That's right.
Exactly. So
you gotta laugh.
And let us know, did anyone have any big hits at Keeneland today? If you were playing Keeneland, did you have any hits today? The favorites came out to play a little bit more today than they had yesterday. They couldn't. Yeah. And it's one of those days where one day speed's not holding at all, and the next day they're up by 10. I mean, it's one of those crazy days. Let's see this. What was this 20-cent try? $267 for 20 cents. And the super, if you have the 20-cent super, $3,170 for 20 cents. $15,000 superfecta for $1. That is like why fun. Woodbine is one of the best. Man, oh man. If you had that one, God bless you.
We had 2 of them. Pays out the same as none. But
as Rick Johnson said, you got the Super, come on down. You want a new car.
seriously.
You
or
can
at least
lease
a solid used one.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can lease a really, really nice one for a couple of months at least. Exactly. But what do? We turn the page.
There we go.
And we go to race 5, 6 furlongs, claiming 7,500 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up.
Yeah.
And we'll see if there's any scratches here. Sully said, my stable duel at Keeneland started about like a house on fire and then sputtered out. So
I actually did well today in horse tourneys. I like to play the exacta boxes, and it was a small field today, but I won.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's great. That's awesome. Fantastic.
I will take it. Thank you.
I used IRAD a lot today, so that tells you how my day went today.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like the exact attorneys. You can spread it a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. But that man, we know that man will be back. So
yeah.
Yep.
So while we got a couple more people here, our new sponsors you've seen in the upper corner there, ironbetsracing.com. It's another place where you can set a bet. You can add to your bankroll here. They've got so I don't think they're live yet, but there are certain things you can do to sign up. You can possibly get bonuses to your bankroll, 25, 50, 100, and 500. 400 tracks around the globe. Use the promo code TRUST to get an extra 20 on your first deposit, and 50% deposit bonus up to 300. So you put in 600, you get 300 back. A huge way to be inspiring your bankroll, getting ready for BC. They should be up soon. They keep telling us that they're hoping soon. But in the meantime, as they are our sponsors, we're going to be at least pushing the word on them for right now. So there you go. Check out ironbetsracing.com.
There you go. Yeah. And Sloppy Joe, yeah, $300 exacta. Can't beat that. I tell you.
Can't beat that. That's pretty
Rick,
special.
Rick Johnson said that new cars are not quite new, but new to me. That's all that counts, Rick. As long as you like it. And
yes.
Why are they referring to an old Elvis Costello album?
Okay, that one's lost on me. I'm not a huge Elvis Costello. I almost said Abbott and Costello there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. No, we know what you meant, Slappy. Yeah, race 4, $300. That's amazing.
Trust.
Trust. There you go.
Yeah.
Alex was the producer of that album. Exactly.
All right, I'm going to drop in a little bit here.
All right,
before
no worries. Yep.
I want to give you my my thoughts on the next
race.
Yes.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this next race, my friend?
So for me, the chalk, the 4 horse, is the horse to beat here.
Okay,
the last race, I like the 4, who was that was the horse that I was going to box, but that was the horse that I liked. In this case, though, I think when you look at the value of the race 1, when you look at the value of the jockey, trainer, and sire combo, pace advantage here for this horse at 6 furlongs. I don't know. Everything is just checking the box for me on this horse. So that's my number 1 pick is the 4, even though it's very chalky at 3-2 right now.
Yep.
My second pick, going to stay in Chalkland, unfortunately. I do like the 6. I mean, you could probably even do like a real heavy exacta box here. I think that might work. Yep. It is Woodbine, though, so, things happen. That would be my second pick. I do also like the 8. The 8 currently, I think, has the best, most recent race. A bit of a closer on the 8. Yeah, bit of a closer. Might be sitting far back at 6 furlongs. Might not get there, but I do like a lot of the things around this horse. Jockey, trainer, sire combo. And then the other horse here that I was going to throw at you is going to be the 5. Also a little bit of a closer. Getting closer to the pace, though. So that's one of the markers I look for. I also like the fact that in 10 races, 7 times finishing in the money. You're getting 6-1 right now. 4 times a winner in those races as well.
Yeah,
so,
8 of them.
Yeah. So in order, 4, 6, 8, 5. Although I might switch those around and say 5, 8. Yeah, I'll say 5, 8. That's actually the
all right. I like
4, 6, 5, 8. And with that, I will say good luck to everybody tonight in the comments
luck,
section
sir.
now. All right. Have a good night.
Yep. Thanks, bud. Always great to have you join us. And Uncle Sully likes the two Cephalo at 13-1. Cephalo is always my bet in the beginning of the year. When they first open up, Cephalo is always the horse who is ready to run. When the gates come right open for the first time, Cephalo is always one of the best horses early in the year to bet, because he loves April and loves running well, but he may run again well here in October as well. So 17. Hey, Mikey Witten, how are you, my man? Mikey Witten's getting closer and closer to his beloved Turfway. He's so excited. Can't blame him there. Some great racing down there. And there's the finish order for the last race. 3, 4, 6, 1, 7, 8. Yeah, and let us know how you guys are playing this. 20-cent super slappy, $3,100. Taylor Moon was scratched out of this race, and I actually like that horse. I thought that was going to be an interesting horse in here, but he is scratched. So, which leaves us a full field of 8, which is great. And I'm very much on the lines. We'll have to see here. I'm obviously not going to be making my prediction that much this early, but let us know who you guys like here, because you are just you can help me and my picks just as easily as we can help you. So, Mike Witten, have you gone to Keeneland yet, my friend? And how has the racing been for you? Uncle Sully's got his favorite Miami Dolphins receiver, and that would probably of all time, Sully, or now, just so we can know. No moon on a full moon. Yep. Yes. Oh, opening Sunday. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did. That's right, Mike. Exactly. Did the wife get down to join you as well, hopefully, on a great day of racing? That's great. I was going to. I just moved from one house to the other, which is always a tedious thing, but very happy where we are, and we're over 70-80% done. The finish line is in sight, so we're very excited. So I will not be able to get down to Keeneland fall meet, which is so sad because it's a great place to be. I was there for the spring, and but Mike, I will plan on getting back down to Keeneland for the spring. So you and your wife, lovely wife, will have to come back out and watch some workouts. Just hope we don't have like the 30-degree weather like we did every day I was there last year. But that's great, Mike. See, that's what it's all about, which is awesome. So, yes, sir. Can't wait. So we're looking at the horses here now, kind of showing us on the screen what's going on here. Has anybody got any Breeders' Cup? Kind of, it's early. We don't know the fields, but is there any horses that you're kind of got your finger on the pulse saying, yeah, this horse is going to be my horse for the Breeders' Cup, and I'm going with them? Is there any horse that so far has caught your eye and said, you know what, that's the horse I'm playing in the Breeders' Cup. That's the horse that's going to win? Let us know if there's any horses that you've seen that just catch your eye and say, yep, that's going to be the winner. And that's our favorite right there, Crafty Oaks, Marty Drexler. Oh, we got Ned walking Crafty Oaks. That's a good sign. Mike Witten, Forever Young, the favorite. I got to believe that, Mike. I think Forever Young will be the favorite come post time. I mean, obviously, we'll have to see how he likes the track and all that stuff. And yep, and yeah, always check this out right here, my friends. Let me put this up on the screen. Check out BC race replay analysis for each race right at the wire. Definitely do that, my friends. Highly recommended. Alex and his crew do a fabulous job, so definitely check that out for sure. A must. Yeah, Mike, I do think he's going to be the favorite, and I think he's got every reason to be. You got a lot of question marks in this group this year. Obviously, City of Troy will get a lot of action, but we don't know how he'll take quote to the dirt. Fierceness, we know what he can do on a layoff. You know, he's shown that, so that'll be quite the test for him. He's already won once in the West Coast, so we know he can handle the West Coast tracks. I know there is a difference between the Santa Anita track and the Del Mar track. Just remember that, folks, when you are handicapping the Breeders' Cup, okay? It's like going from Belmont to Saratoga. Some people do not like Belmont horses, but they love Saratoga, and vice versa. They don't like the other one. Del Mar is a different track than Santa Anita. Just because you like Santa Anita doesn't mean that you like Del Mar. Just ask Arrogate his last couple of starts. Bobby D as an exacta box, 4-1 with 5-2-6, and win on the 2 at 12-1. Horses are getting ready to go out into the track here. Thanking everybody joining us tonight. We're only down $9. Started slow there. Mike, the Breeders' Cup will never be at Turfway, my friend. Unfortunately, not. It is just not big enough to handle that crowd size of that capacity. But you can definitely watch the Breeders' Cup at Turfway if you want. But it will not be at Turfway anytime soon, fortunately. Yeah, I know you would love that, but but unfortunately, it just cannot be. And for the people who always ask, will the Breeders' Cup be at Saratoga? No, you can't have it. It doesn't have windows. Saratoga does not have windows. I know Mike's not a big fan of that, but it's okay. But yep, and then let's see. Okay, let's see. Yep, we got Danny Witch in there. So this is an interesting race. I think this is a race where a lot of interesting horses here as they come down the hill. Race 5, I'll go through the field a little bit with you guys. We got some time here. The one hard to capture, Devin Gittins, Kevin Nichols. How much money for what, Rick? Let me know there, bud, so I can know there. Yeah, this horse is 7, tried last time, came in a decent 4th, was out finished for the show, but Kevin had this horse right there, and I think he's found the right group in the sandbox. Wouldn't be surprised if he maybe rounds out the try, if you like trifectas. What would happen first, Breeders' Cup at Turfway Park or Breeders' Cup at Kentucky Downs? Definitely Turfway Park, for sure. Before, I don't think you could have a Breeders' Cup at Kentucky Downs. That would just be not good. You would not have the hotels and you have Nashville, which is 45 minutes away, which is very convenient. A lot of people, including some of the jockeys, stay there. But so I guess you could do it, but I don't think that course would be. The Europeans would love it, but I don't think that would be very popular, Sully. So I'm going to go with Turfway. Poor Monmouth Park. That was a great Breeders' Cup, Slappy. That was my boy Corinthian winning the Breeders' Cup Mile in 2007 in the slot, beating Discreet Cat, in which my buddy Trevor Dedman said they would need to sprout wings to catch Corinthian. He destroyed Discreet Cat. Yeah, exactly. That was great. Won this Slappy, one of the best Breeders' Cups of the that they've had, even though it was pouring rain. Exactly. But Rick Johnson, how much money spent on Bridges to Nowhere? But there you go. So, yep. So we're getting ready to come on to the track here. Does Oakland ever have a Breeders' Crown? Let's see. Yeah, Rodney. Rodney is one of the biggest. Let me tell you, they're Mike and Rodney may be two of the biggest Turfway fans I have ever seen. Rodney, the races could be run like on a Friday. Rodney's already going through on Tuesday or Wednesday, checking out all the horses. He's so excited, and which horses to use, especially in the maiden races. What about Breeders' Cup at Oakland? Yeah, I could see that, Sully. It has the capacity. The only thing, no, I mean, the weather. I mean, I guess the weather's for everything. It could, but I would not rule out Oakland. I think Oakland could definitely be a home for the Breeders' Cup for sure in the future. They've never had one, but that definitely could be in the running. They have the casino, and don't know if they have enough hotels other than that to get, because you need a lot of hotels and stuff like that to be in that area. But Oakland has no turf, so no, Sully. Exactly. Yeah. No turf, so you cannot have a track without turf. So they're all on dirt. So Oakland would not. Oakland. Now think of this: Turfway and Oakland, two tracks with the lawn and the turf, and neither one has turf. So you cannot have a Breeders' Cup with a track that has turf. Oh, Midnight Loot! What a great horse that was, Bobby. Oh, Corey Nakatani. Man, did he ride that horse well. Chucktown, Mike, you have a better chance. I have a better chance of hosting the Breeders' Cup in my backyard, Mike, than Chucktown does. Yeah, Oakland would need a turf course for sure. Yeah, Midnight Loot. Yeah, oh, what a special horse. Jimmy Sahadi. Oh, what a great training job that was. But we're 6 minutes to go here until thank you to everybody joining us here on the Trust the Profits Cocktail Lounge. Love having you as always. Yeah, no, that in terms of tracks that you maybe get to have, Mike Witten says the 2 looks good here. Love it. Yeah, so we're only 5 minutes here to post. So I was kind of doing my own handicapping here, and I think this race is an interesting one. I did like the 3, but they scratched out. So we're behind $9. So I am not going to try to break the wheel here. And this is an interesting race, though. It's interesting in this race. A lot of horses. This is one of those races where you'd be like, okay, the 4 can win for sure. The 5 can win. The 6 can win. The 7 can win. The 8 can win. The 1, if it runs its race, can win. These are the tricky races to do for sure. These are the ones where you kind of lose sleep at night trying to handicap. But if you really like a horse, these are the ones where you can really kind of benefit from that, And the 6, Dreaming of Audrey and one on ran against each other, and on got the best of them. Crafty Oaks just looks like the pure speed, and I don't see any speed in this race that I think can even come close to this horse. So let me see if I can see here if we get the pick is in here. Unbelievable. The one who's not even technological gets the pick in. So I am going to do plain and simple here. I think Emma is just going to go to the lead and absolutely just go wire to wire. I don't think that this group is going to get her. She has too much speed for this group. So I am going to do a $2 exacta straight 4 with the 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to, it's going to be a $10 exacta with the 4 on top of the 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See if we can get a little bit of a price here. Rick Johnson's got 4 over the 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 5. I'm going to put in our official bet here. Because we're just trying to, what we're trying to do in this, we're not trying to break the bank. What I'm trying to do is keep us in the game throughout the whole thing. That's kind of the premise of the show, is not to go like we could spread out 12 ways and all that stuff. But so we're going to do $2 exacta 4 with 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The 2, I know someone said that said the 2 looks good, and that is Cephalo. Cephalo is usually a really good beginning of the year horse who at the end of the year usually gets a little tired. He's my favorite horse to bet in April. I can't tell you how much money I've won on Cephalo in April and May when they just open up, and he's always big bombs. And he comes with his big run, and I love the horse to death. But and he tends towards October and November after a long season to get a little tired. So I just threw him out, and if the 9 beats me at 32-1, I tip my hat and say, "You are excellent." Oh, the 4's without a rider here. That's not how you like to see your 6-5 horse, but often they just bring him in, and he doesn't seem to be too much of a hassle here. Just I'll meet you at the gate, Emma. There you go. Emma climbed right up. So good luck. Straight. Look at that. Mike Witten's got a straight $1. 4 with a 1, 2, 5, 8. Love it, my friend. Oh, Dan H., how are you, my man? Good evening, all. Like the 5 here at that price. Win and place 5. Good luck, Dan. Christopher D'Souza, how are you? Got the number 5 to win and place and the 5-1-6. Let's get the call from Robert Geller coming up here. I'm just hoping that the speed of Emma is just way too
nowhere.
And that they just can't.
For Eswan Flores, Old Secrets, and
James
Ryan
White, how are you, my friend?
And the last
got
is
a
Color
4-6 with a 2-4-6-8 with a 2-4-6-8. So James White's got the all-even trifecta. Alex has got 5 over the 1-4-6 exactly key box. A lot of people liking that 5 at 7-1.
To the race favorite Crafty Oaks.
I have him in my stable.
4-5.
I have the 4 and the 5.
This field is all in.
Thanks, Lappy.
Up. Off they run. Great start for Color Force from the outside. Bursting through is Dreaming of Audrey, and keen to go through to the inside is the favorite Crafty Oaks, and hits the front and chased up the inside into second by Cephalo, and on the rail is Hard to Capture. That trio drew out by 2 to Dreaming of Audrey in 4th. Color Force back to 5th with On and On and On, and 3 away Bridge to Nowhere last is Old Secrets.
Going,
racing with the lead is Crafty Oaks on the inside. Prodding is Hard to Capture. 1 to Cephalo, 2 to Dreaming of Audrey, a nice trail. On the outside is Color Force, followed by On and On and On. Bridge to Nowhere second last, and last is Old Secrets. Hard to Capture on the inside. A Nectar Crafty Oaks, 2.5 Cephalo, 1.5 Dreaming of Audrey Called Upon. And trying to get up on the inside is On and On and On. Bridge to Nowhere still running on as they corner. Inside the final quarter, Hard to Capture, tackled by Crafty Oaks. A length behind them, Cephalo. Dreaming of Audrey hasn't made much ground on them. On and On and On has plenty of room the inside. Crafty Oaks nibbling away, and now they're coming. And down the centre, Cephalo, Dreaming of Audrey, and Bridge to Nowhere starting to loom down the outside. And Cephalo races up to the front.
32 to 1.
Cephalo burning away
there
from the opposition
There's
to win it.
boy.
Cephalo scores. Bridge to Nowhere has run second. Crafty Oaks narrowly third.
Look at that, Mike Whitten.
Time is 111.01.
32 to 1. Mike, I hope you put at least $1 on him. 32 to 1. Blowing up the tote board. My boy. I love Cephalo, but I love him in April. I mean, if you look at his last races, and they don't call him Louis, they call him
first quarter.
They call him Salas, Leo, the
46 and 58.
the bomber.
Just for
that.
111.
Look at that, huh?
100th, the final time.
Wow. Oy vey, exactly. Right, see that, right, Rodney. This is why you run the race, right? Exactly, my friend. 2 to 5 favorite.
Cephalo
Off
second,
again.
Seven, Bridge to Nowhere.
Third, yep.
Third
Look
is
at this. 32 to 1 over 13 to 1 over 2 to 5, and a Rick like Bridge to Nowhere. 13 to 1. You see, but that's why you run the races on. It's not run on paper, you know. Exactly. That is why you do what you did. Sully, did you have that? That would be amazing. Let's see. I'm thinking I had. Let's see here. Sully, did you have that? Bobby had 4-1. Oh, and Bobby, hold on. Bobby D. Look at Bobby D. Had the 2 to win at 32 to 1. Great job, Bobby. 32 to 1, blowing up the tote board. That's what we like to see right there. So, and they call Leo the bomber up there. They call him Long Shot Leo for prom. He brings in bombs like crazy.
A number of
Long
races.
Shot Leo once again
success.
comes
So
through
even though the price
in a big way.
on the board was a
32 to 1.
Cephalo has the honor in this field to be the winningest horse at 9 wins from 44 starts. The 7-year-old bay mare is by Flashback.
9 wins.
McMahon of Saratoga Thoroughbreds LLC. And
he's the king. They call him the April boy up there because he's always winning in April. But he just turned the page and said, "No way!
To winning jockey.
It feels like April. I'm going to win tonight at 32 to 1." Good for Josh Robillard.
Okay, turn it.
32 to 1. Shocking the board. There they are, all the people coming in. Great to see us. This is what racing's all about right here, folks. You know, this is their Breeders' Cup right here. 32 to 1, Cephalo. Doesn't matter if it's a $4,000, $5,000 claimer. Doesn't matter if it's a, you know, some people, this is their Breeders' Cup. This is in to win a race, especially at 32 to 1. And I hope they had a couple of bucks on it, because what a great hit. Wait till you see this trifecta again. What's the double? This is going to be, man, this is just going to be a, and they're going to show the pools at the bottom, the pick 6 and the pick 4s and the 5, and those things are just going to be absolutely blown up into smithereens right now. But 32 to 1, Bobby, take a bow, my friend. Getting that, huh? $700, yeah. Yeah, the formula, 2 for the shocker. Cephalo. They call him the April boy up there because he always wins and runs huge in April when they first open. But he just turned the tables like it was April. Great job, Bobby. Yep, Bobby the Bomb. That's right. That's a new name now. Bobby D, you are now known as Bobby the Bomb. Because this is going to be $66.20
here at Woodbine.
Bobby, well done.
$66.20.
If you had the exact, it's $664.10.
To show.
$1 try.
To nowhere, $12.70 and $5.10.
$274
for 27. $664.10.
Wow.
The try on 274, $975.15. The dollar super, 2746, $3,000.
$3,097. Look at the daily double.
3-2 double has paid a massive
$1,900 daily double.
$5 even.
Hello,
6-3-2
everybody.
pick 3, $2,860.80.
Way.
The swing at $2744.
That is amazing.
248 even.
Okay, so our bankroll is down to 81, but hey, this is why we're not going crazy. And what did I tell you guys before this race? This is one of these races where I say like 7 horses, and look, the other one, Cephalo won at the 66 to 1, $66. I mean, 32 to 1, unbelievable. Bobby D, you the man, you the man. But we're gonna get him here. We're gonna get him back in this race 6 here because this is one of my favorite races of the night. Coming up here, and we got 6.5 furlongs, claiming 75,000.
From the outside,
7,500. Excuse me. For fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races or have not won a race. October 17, 2023. And look at this board. We got an 8 to 1, a 5 to 1, a 7 to 1, a 6 to 1, a 4 to 1. Everyone's double digits. So if you think anyone has an idea about a single, think again, because they're all over the board here.
Second last is Old Secrets.
This is an amazing race. Let us know who you like here.
And trying to get up on the inside.
We even have a horse here in this race, English Biscuit.
Inside the final corner,
if anyone follows the Kentucky circuit, Adam Bashiza, his nickname is the English Biscuit. So I'm sure he's
away, and now they're coming. And down the center, Cephalo, Dreaming of Audrey, and Bridge to Nowhere starting to loom down the outside. And Cephalo races up to hit the front, and Cephalo burning away from the opposition to win it. Cephalo scores.
Look at Cephalo, 32 to 1. Look at that, Bobby. Take another bow.
Dreaming of Audrey was 4th.
After that, 32 to 1, blowing up the board. Gotta love it. And let us know who you like here in this race here. 6 race. This is an interesting race. I'm going to go. Uncle Sully's got the 6 and the 7. Yeah, proud speaker, Ian Black on the drop. Won 2 races ago with Frazier. And it's a birdie. Donald McDonald, Michael McDonald, David Moran. Like it, cutting back to 6 furlongs. T just hit the 2 at Woodbine for $800 and hit exacted and try and razor sharp picks live. Nice job, T. Way to go. Very nice hit indeed. So we'll kind of go through this field here. And the 6.5 furlongs. And nobody's scratched. So we have everybody in here. The 1 Seattle Signal for Nikki Cowper and Jeffrey Alderson. This horse had a really tough race last time, losing by 30 lengths. Has won at this level before, though, so it wouldn't be a total shock, but definitely has to find that form if they're going to be competitive here. Remembering Rhoda. This is an interesting horse, Juan Crawford. Ran past Tiring Foes last time, but was 5 wide and did pass horses. This could be an interesting horse to 2 if you're looking for a horse to put in your exactas and tries. The 2 is a very interesting one. And Crafty Oaks was claimed away by Philip Hall in that last race. And this too could be an interesting one because he's on the synthetic. He's only had 2 out of 12, but if you look at his past races, he was running against all better horses. So since he's come down to the 7,000 level, came in second. Juan's ridden him a lot, so Juan knows him. So that's an interesting horse, 8-1, just for exacta play. Here's my boy from Wicked Strong, the girl, excuse me, from Wicked Strong, Wicked Mia. Here's the Sophie Vives and the Robert Tiller duo. It was really tight early, and really had to check and everything here, and really, so I would throw that last race out. I think the 3 Wicked Mia could come back really strong in this race with Sophie if she can get that second. It's always whether she's in clear or whether she's which counts, in this group. But definitely one to consider here. And Sophie's had good luck with it. The 4 horse is Emerald Lake. Leo, the long shot, who just came in there. The horse is 2 for 5 in the money at Woodbine and on the synthetic. And Leo almost just got it. They caught in the final strides by a nose last time. So, this horse could be quite live. Found the right group in the sandbox there and really ran a nice race. So the 4 is definitely one that at 7-1 is quite a value right now. Norman No, Marilyn Johnston, Gaskin together here. This horse is dropping. Again, we're getting to that point now, folks. We're at the end of October. We're starting to see horses get brought down to lower levels, trying to get claims so that they're a little less on the bills there as we get the holidays and everything, and the meat begins to wind down for sure. And so that coming down to people that they can run against. So coming back down to the 7,500, hoping that is the right move for them. The 6, Proud Speaker, Ian Black and Abley, and these two are 13% together after 15 starts. This horse tried way too tough last time and had very little offer, but I would throw a big giant X through that race at a 1st and a 5th, and could be competitive on the lead here, but I think he could have some company up there. It's a birdie. Michael McDonald, David Moran has run okay in the past. Has 2/3 and 3 starts at this distance, so at least the horse has shown an ability to run at this distance, but he's been all over the board. 6 furlongs in mile 16th and turf at a mile 16th. I don't think the trainer really knows where this horse belongs, to be honest with you. English Biscuit, George Billers and El Citroen. This horse really has to step up. It has been long bombs and Collins back in. And Thomas Blaine likes the 3 over the 4, 5, 6. Like that, Thomas. Airy Fairy. Mike Dunslow and Fukumoto. This horse has been not running great lately, and this horse really has decent buyers, but just is not getting anywhere near these winners. So, and this horse has shown a propensity not to like to win. So that would be on this thing. So he's just he is 3 for 27 on the synthetic. I would definitely look towards others, but you never know. And different drum, you got Mr. Adams, the hot apprentice right now on the outside. This horse again going to show speed and has him. So there's a lot of speed in this race. So I'd be a little bit worried if I'm playing a speedball in this race. And so that's kind of a rundown on the field with 14 minutes to go. Thank you, everybody join us. 92 in the chat. Love to see it. And yeah, absolutely. And let us know, is there anybody going to any tracks this weekend at all? Going to any tracks? Let us know. There's Norma No. Right there for the Chicken Dance group. Oh, Bruno's got his nice suit on tonight, so maybe he's expecting to get his winner's circle picture sometime tonight. Could it be Norma No? Could very well be. So, a very interesting race for sure. And look at the board: 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 9-2, 4-1. Marv Beatty, how are you? He's got a tri-key box 6 with a 1, 5, 10. And again, we're only our bankroll's only 81. We're only 19 down, so if we can get a nice hit, we can come right back. Colin, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well tonight. Always love having you join us. Great to see everybody here. Mark's got a 6 with the 1, 5, 10. And we're going out onto the track. There's English Biscuit, the nickname for one Adam Bashiza. Here's the 9 Airy Fairy with Daisuke Fukumoto, who's already won one race today in the first race. For our friend Doug McPherson. Congratulations, Doug. And different drum. There's Austin Adams, who has been on an absolute roll lately as they head out to the track. Am I visiting any tracks in the near future, Dick? No. I just I just moved houses, which is great, but that's going to kind of take a lot of my time up for the next couple of months. So it's not a bad thing. I mean, I always miss the tracks, but that is great too. So I will be watching mostly at home. I also have 3 nieces, 14, 12, and 10, and they have a lot of stuff going on in the next month or so. So usually spin is my usual busy time for the tracks are from the spring to the fall. That's usually where I'm going. I haven't been down to Gulfstream and winter tracks. I got to get out and see my friends in California. I haven't seen them since 2019, but can't get out to all the tracks. I would love to, but exactly. But hey, if there's someone out there who wants to pay for all my trips, then I will go see anybody at any track. But with my schedule and everything, I can only get to the tracks I can, but love seeing everybody on the road. That is always a pleasure for sure. CS says Ontario Gaming Commission needs inquiry into Woodbine judges. They DQ'd Ashley's Archer in the Cup and Saucer, but race 1 today, nobody got DQ'd. Yeah, that was an interesting one, CS. I almost got shot back like a cannon. I don't know how that quite happened, but that was definitely one I was shocked at a bit too. Bobby D has a 3-4, 110, and win on the 4. Good luck, Bobby the Bomb. Keep that lucky streak going for you, my friend. Great to see. But Dick, I will definitely be going to some tracks next year, and I will make sure that I let you know what tracks I do. I'll definitely be at Woodbine. You know that. I'll definitely be at Saratoga. definitely going to try to make it to Keeneland again, and maybe a mystery track or two if time allows. I always try to get one track that I haven't seen before in a year, so that will be interesting for sure. But they're coming onto the track here. 8 minutes to go. But as we say, Dick, here's a great question for everybody. Okay, in 2025, is there one track where if you had the opportunity where they said, okay, Dick or Sully or Bobby or anything, you can go see this track, what track would you go see? It's a interesting question. Let me know what track you would go to see. Mine would be Oaklawn. I have not been to Oaklawn. Matty Dinnerman's doing a fabulous job. Would love to see him. And yep, Dick says Del Mar. Alex says Del Mar. I've never been to Del Mar either. Yeah, I've been there. I've never been there for racing. So I have seen it. I just have not been there for racing. But I would definitely love to be there for racing. Bobby D. Saratoga, beautiful track, my friend. My favorite, as well as Woodbine. But yeah, there's some great tracks. Yeah, see, look at that. Great minds think alike for sure. Oh, we got a horse here. There's a little rambunctious here. What do we got here? Who's that in the purple? Danwich and Belmont. Yeah. Well, Dan, when Belmont's built, exactly, CS, I couldn't agree more. All the people, I tell my friends at Del Mar all the time. Here's the difference. Saratoga is the most beautiful track in New York, right? The other two are city tracks. You're not going to make them gorgeous and beautiful and all that stuff. Belmont's going to look really nice when it's done, but nothing better than that. Del Mar is a beautiful track. I know people love it. It's great, wonderful for racing. The facility is beautiful. Santa Anita is the best looking track in America. The mountains and the background you cannot beat, bar none. Santa Anita is the biggest. Oh, Bobby D's just 20 minutes from Del Mar. Also, you got to be getting excited, Bobby. They're going to be returning down there soon. The 6 Proud Speaker is just having all sorts of issues here today. We may not be using Proud Speaker tonight because that horse is wound like a spring. That horse may have already run his race for Ian Black. So we're having a real tough time with that horse. The 4 at 7-2. I'm surprised this 4 is 7-2 here. And sometimes Leo can put back-to-back wins very much after a bomb that he just brought in at $66, which our friend Bobby had, which is amazing. So we're looking at this race, 5 minutes to post. Everyone's wondering what's going on here. 7-1, 8-1, 7-1, 7-2, 5-1, 5-1. We're just all over the board up here. And this is one of those races where if you can find it, you can get a really nice pay. So this is quite the interesting race here for sure. And this is one of those races, and Alex has got the 8 to win, 17-1. Love it, Alex. English Biscuit for Adam Bashiza. Featuring jumping on board. 6 is all over the track right here. I don't know how that horse is even going to run even remotely a good race here. But looking at this race, kind of seeing Uncle Sully. I know Uncle Sully would be a fan of this horse. Even if he doesn't race at all, he's still doing great. Exactly. And yeah, this 4 ran a big race last time. 5 getting some money. All right. Keith, how are you, my friend? Let's get those winners, everybody. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you. Yeah, Dick the Six had some extra special oats back at the barn because he's feeling pretty darn good. So that is for sure. So with 3 minutes to go, we're gonna see. I think the Six has thrown in the towel here. So I can't use him. The 9, interestingly, as right, yeah. Airy Fairy down to 7-1. So someone thinks the Airy Fairy's got a good chance here with Daisuke taking over. And sometimes when you get the veteran rider and different drum, you get the hot boy out of Austin Adams out there on the outside. Let's see, get this off here so we can see the odds here. Check here with my friends. 2 minutes to post. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Love it. Almost 100 people tonight in the audience. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, saying hello. Always love to have you. 4 to 3-1 is quite interesting here. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is quite the interesting race here. I think this is a race, a fascinating race where I think 5 horses could be very much into it for sure. Okay, pick is in. Here we go. We're going to make this one real simple. We're just going to do a $2. The 10 does look good. Yeah, 10's on his toes for sure. He's liking that. He's liking that weather for sure. Yeah, Adams and all that. Yeah, he looks really, really good. And you know what we're just gonna do? This is where you could have like 8 exacta like combinations here, which I think you could definitely think. But we're just gonna go a very simple bet here. We're gonna do a $2 exacta box 3, 4, 5. That is our official bet here. Bet. $3, 4, 5, which will cost us $12. Dan's got the 1, 4, 6 with a 1, 4, 6, 10 and a 6 to win in place. Dan, I don't know if you saw, but the 6 has been all over the place here. We'll get the call here.
Also looking for a double tonight. Emerald Lake going to gate 4, as is Leo Salas.
So we have the 3, 4, 5 exact box here. Good luck to everybody.
Proud speaker.
Yeah, the 6, Dan, has been very. Look at him. He's lathered up. If you can,
Proud speaker joining them.
Cancel, you might. But no. But hey, he can still run.
It's absolutely a birdie for the barn of Michael McDonald.
This is one of those races where, honestly, anybody, if they run their race, could have a chance in the race.
To gate 9.
Good all button.
Austin Adams to complete it with different drum. Outside gate. Airy Fairy has gone in. And the one back, different drum. Pulling back, however, Airy Fairy almost had this horse secured. And now the gate being closed. Different drum outside post position. Stand by for a start. drum comes up.
I would expect the 6 to go out for the lead.
Goes
Rick
in.
Johnson, 10 with the 2,
All
3,
in.
4, 5, 6,
And
9.
locked up.
4, 10 all.
Off they run. Good start in the centre, Proud Speaker. Out wide, Different Drum. Airy Fairy showing up, and just behind them, Norman No. And right up the inside goes Seattle Signal to go to the
3 and
front.
the 4 did not.
Plenty of
The
pace
3
being
comes
shown. One
from
who
way
ships a
back.
long last. Wicked Mia.
We need the
Seattle
4
Signal on the inside, and Proud Speaker. They vie for the lead by 2 or 3 lengths to Norman No and Different Drum. A break of 2.5, Airy Fairy. Over on the inside is the grey Remembering Rhoda. 4 to It's a Birdie, Emerald Lake. They're well strung out here. Second last, English Biscuit, and last of all is Wicked Mia. And there must be about 18 lengths covering this field. Out in front, Seattle Signal surrenders the lead to Norman No, who pokes up the inside to go clear. Proud Speaker the outside to second. Up
Here
the rails now,
the
Different
4.
Drum.
Come on,
Then
5,
Airy Fairy and Different Drum lost position there as Airy Fairy runs on. Remembering Rhoda is next. Emerald Lakes winding up pretty well.
He'll have
Behind them, it's
right
English
there,
Biscuit
Airy
with some
Fairy.
run. As they corner, Proud Speaker joins Norman No. In third is Airy Fairy. On the inside, Different Drum balancing up again to try and scale the rail. Emerald Lake trying to catch ground on the pack as they come down the stretch, and Norman No in front. Proud Speaker is there, and down the outside, Emerald Lake is starting to finish well. Different Drum on the inside, but it's Norman No clear. A couple of lengths to Emerald Lake, and Norman No zips on the score. Norman No by about 2 or 3 lengths in second, Emerald Lake. Third, Different Drum. And then Proud Speaker from Airy Fairy and Remembering Rhoda ahead of the rest. 1:17:43.
There we go. Only winners in the lounge. Love it. Let's see who had it here, my friends. Let's see. Rick had the 10. Let's see here. 10 looked good. Let's see. Dick had a $2 exacta try box. 357.
The winner is 5. Norman No in the time of 1:17.43 with the first quarter in 22 and 2.5, 45 and 3. And
Dan had an exacta box.
4.
3,
Second, number 4,
6.
Emerald Lake. Third is 10, Different Drum.
Oh.
Fourth was 6, Proud Speaker.
Everyone's so close.
5, 4, 10, 6.
So close. I just figured that 6 after his thing would be a little bit on the CS McLeod at the 2. Oh, yeah. Alex at the 8. Bobby D had the 3, 4 with the 110 and the win in the 4. Oh, yeah, 4 came close, Bobby. Marv had a try box, 6 with the 1, 5, 10. The formula like the 3 with the 4, 5, 6. T like the 3. And exactly, 3 all. That fortunately didn't run very well. Uncle Sully's got the 6 and the 7. Well, as the community didn't do a. I wish someone had the exactly other than me. Exactly. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Formula. Exactly. But okay. Well, I guess I'm by myself on this one, but that's okay. You guys are all going to come. You guys are going to come right back, and our bankroll was $81 going in, and I bet 12, so we're 69. We're 69 after that race. Oh, look at that! There you go.
Norman No going on to a nice win, and that win tonight makes her record from 9 starts, 3 wins and 2/3. So she's really done
Marilyn Johnson,
well.
great to see her in the winner's circle.
She's bounced right
what
back
I say to you guys, I said, "There's Bruno Chicken Dance in his suit." And he said, "Maybe this could be the."
For Bruno Chicken Dance,
Norman,
bred by
no,
Ballyfroy
this is Rick
Training Centre
Johnson.
in Ontario. This dark layer brown 3-year-old
Don't
filly,
do
she
that
is
to
by
us.
Super Speedy from
What
Norman.
race or
The
horse
short
are you
gasket
looking
continues
forward
on his
to
winning
bet
way,
and watch
and
at
it
the
is
Breeders'
Norman
Cup,
No
Rodney?
into the winners list once more.
Ooh. That's good. These are going to be some fun races, Rodney. There's a lot of great horses going to. I have to think about that one for a minute. There's a lot of great horses that I think will be very interesting to see. I mean, I mean, you have to think. I mean, does she looks pretty? Does she go to the Breeders' Cup after that explosion? Yeah, a lot. Rodney is all. I agree, Tom. Formula. It depends on the odds. I think the mile on the turf is going to be absolutely fascinating. I think that may be the best race of the Breeders' Cup. Yeah. There's going to be 18. Is the formula was just hitting what I was going to hit on next. There's 18, 19 Japanese horses coming over, and they're not coming for peanuts. They're not coming halfway across the road just to have a. Woody Stevens always used to say about Charlie Whittingham. If that cheap bastard is coming halfway across the country to ship a horse, he's not coming for ice cream. And Charlie Whittingham. First was Sunday Silence. Second was Strobe Streak. First, he just did.
To show a number.
So whenever he came, his horses ran.
So the exact is $65.
$65.20.
$153.30 for 5, 4, 10.
$12 there, so we made a profit of $53.
Double $542.30. Pick 3, 3, 2, 5. 4,228.75.
Bankroll was
5 has gone off, and what about this $75,000 payout? Yep, 1,509 the first leg, then 6,325. Just 20-cent ticket, $75,699.
And this is what's great is that if you can find some nice things and hit them, then you can. So there we go. Just do a little math here on the side here. Wearing all the hats tonight. So we gained 53.20. So we're back up to 122.20 is our bankroll. Let me put that in this part of Fortuna goes to the turf mile or filly and mare's turf. Yeah, that will be fascinating, Rodney. Definitely one of the many stories. I just saw that Seize the Gray decided officially to go to the Breeders' Cup mile. And I think that's the smart move. I just don't think that
there is no more live money in the
jackpot. And look at the pick six up there is already no money in the pick six. There'll be a carryover, and we're not even done yet. But yeah. So yeah, Porta Fortuna is going to be a fun horse to watch. Yep, for sure. This is going to be a very interesting Breeders' Cup. Someone asked me today about one of my favorite horses, Senior Buscador, for the Classic. He, to me, is a one-turn horse. If you watch the Saudi Cup when he won Junior, amazing ride by Junior, it was one turn. And he was able to just run in a straight line and caught them. He's not the same horse in my mind going 2 turns as he is
Second
at
last
one.
English Biscuit,
So,
and last of all is
I do
Wicked
not
Deer.
like him.
And there must be about 18 lengths covering this field. Out in front, Seattle surrenders the lead.
Well, you know what?
Pokes up the inside to go clear.
No, I think honestly, Rodney, I think Seize the Gray's caught in the middle. He can't get a mile and a quarter. He's already proven, okay? He can't beat Fierceness in a mile and a quarter. We already know that. He cannot, he does not have speed to hold up with Fierceness. So you would not go to the Classic, right? Because you'll have Forever Young, you'll have Fierceness in the front. Seize the Gray has already shown he cannot stay with Fierceness. Okay, so that's a mile and a quarter. Just asking Seize the Gray to do too much. The mile, I think he has a better chance of staying around. Remember, those are $1 million races. If he comes in even second, third, fourth, fifth, he still cashes. You know what I'm saying? Which in the Classic, Seize the Gray has no chance versus that group to cash, in my opinion. He ran wonderful in the Pennsylvania Derby. One of the best things I've ever seen. His fans, and if he runs huge, I will be, but take home, the best thing for your animal is try to get him a check. And I think the mile gives him a better chance than the Classic, because I think those horses in the Classic are just a step better than him. But yeah, and he's a great miler. Yep. So I think that the chances of him hitting the board in the mile are very live. He showed a lot of heart at Pennsylvania. I thought he quit. And he showed tremendous resolve there at the end. And you never count Lucas out of anything. So, so the mile, I think that was definitely the right decision for him. But I think the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile is going to be amazing. Obviously, you have the monster out there. Johannesburg? Johannes out there, who's just looked amazing. But you got the Europeans coming in. You got a lot of great. You got the Europeans coming. You got the Japanese. This is going to be a true international Breeders' Cup, and I'm so excited for it. 2-year-olds, I'm telling you right now, if our buddy down there that just ran amazingly, if Avenue runs his race out there, it's going to be very tough to
finish order for the 6th.
Beat that horse. How impressive was he at Keeneland? He just went right to the lead and just absolutely just ran away from them. So that would be interesting. I don't know. Now this would be interesting.
From the Barnaby and
Juan rides him.
For Joseph
I don't know. That would be interesting to see if no, that wasn't the one rode him the first time. Tyler rode him last time, so I think Tyler will ride him again.
No changes. Yeah, the 7th post time will be up in.
Oh, Johannes, he is absolutely a monster on that mile and loves the California turf. I think he's going to be really, really tough in that race. But I think the Euros will definitely step up the test. Obviously, everybody's favorite, Carl Spackler. He'll be right up in the front there. I know he's not going to just lay over and. For those who don't know, Tyler Gaffilione, who rides Carl Spackler, his father-in-law owns that horse. So he will be absolutely out giving his ultimate effort for the family. And Charles Spackler does not quit. So that would be an interesting horse for sure. Trickery will be in that race. Again, first time versus older last time. Versus Johannes got to, and I think interesting, Santa Anita's turf course is a lot different than Del Mar. I think Trickery will love Del Mar's turf course much better than the Santa Anita course. So I think he will be closer to Johannes this time than he was last time. That was his first time versus older horses. And so I think he could be a long shot play on the Del Mar turf course, which I think he will love a lot more than the rock hard Santa Anita turf. But and the turf did play the speed, which could definitely help Trickery. If Johnny V can get him out in the lead this time, you never know. But what a race we're going to see here.
Well, we've had some trainers here tonight pick up their first Woodbine wins of the season.
There. But there we go. So, but let's get back to Woodbine here. But you guys, any comments? Yeah, exactly. Let me know who you guys like here. Yeah, absolutely. 7th race coming up here. Mile 16th, maiden special weight, 111,000 for maidens, 3-year-olds and up. And this is always interesting because now what you're having is the younger horses meet the older horses for the first time. Yeah. Oh, Tisnow wins it for America, CS. One of the greatest Tom Durkin calls in the history of racing. That was an amazing call. One that people will never forget. So we got a field of 7 here in the 7th race. Teddy Contendi. This horse needs to really step it up. Has been on the turf a lot. Lost to Hawkesbury, Play Me a Tune, Redo Hole. This horse for Tiller really has to step up his game. And a mile 16th, I don't really see it, but it's a 6-1, so you never know. Number 2, Times a Breeze. I love this horse. I think this horse is absolutely just primed for a big race. I mean, look at this horse. Okay, mile 16 came in fourth. Runaway Charlie, Bedard. Does anyone remember Bedard? Yes, that's the same Bedard that won the last race today at Keeneland for Kevin Attard versus legit horses. Okay, so Bedard is actually a major player now in America. Never mind, and congratulations to our friend Kevin Attard for that huge win. But exactly, he lost to Bedard, then he lost to Redo Hall, but that was at 6 furlongs. Then he lost to Bedard, Runaway Charlie. Then he lost to Wyoming Bill, very talented horse for Catherine Day Phillips. And then he lost to the last race on the turf. Just chuck it out. The fact that Josie Carroll gave this horse some time off, I think, is huge. And Connor Bedard. There you go. Absolutely, Tom. Exactly. Yep. There's an owner in Canada who names all his horses after hockey players, and Bedard ran a 9-2 with Jose Ortiz, ran a huge race to win today. So I'm sure Connor will be very, very happy at that win. But I think the 2 here, to me, is a great horse. The 3, Beyond Adversity, Catherine Ranford for Juan Crawford. Again, coming off the turf, has had some decent races, including one where he just missed it 76-1 at this distance. So anybody who the 3's down to 7-1, but is that guy? This horse, if he wakes up and does the right things here, this horse could be the surprise horse for sure. And that was in December, so it's cold. So he may be a horse who likes the cold. Number 4 is Redo Hall for Stuart Simon and Esjuan Flores. This horse is, look at this horse. This horse ran against Vitality, who we all know won the big race. Play Me a Tune. He's running against Rapid Gray, Southern Style. This guy has just been running, but those are both on the turf. But he lost to Wyoming Bill, Vitality, and Bedard. So he's been running against some quality horses. Yeah, and the Clocker Report, Ernie. Definitely follow the Ernie Perry Clocker Report. He's one of the best in the North America. His horses hit like 36%, which is unbelievable. He can tell in the morning how they're working out, and man, if he likes a horse, definitely check him out. He's worth it, and a great guy too. So Redo Hall, needless to say, is a live challenger here. The 5 horse here is Swimmore, Lane Gaffort, and Johnny Campbell, Raymore. This horse has run twice in the turf with Pietro and ran against some very good horses. You kind of check the workouts for a kind of clue, and he hasn't been working out like spectacular, more on the turf side. And so I think this one you have to kind of give a race to on the dirt for sure. And if he does, God bless you, but you're not going to do it with my money. The 6th English Actor, here's Lane Guilfort's second horse, Chiefswoods. Yeah, these are both Chiefswoods horses here. So very interesting. Lane Guilfort, tons and tons and tons of workouts. This horse has been working since March 17th. And now in the 6th, yeah. This is Dick just says, is there any suggestions? Well, this horse has worked out a lot. A lot. So to think this horse is fit, one thing I like about Woodbine, look at this. This is something you gotta like. September 12th, September 22nd, September 29th, October 11th. Never really taken any time off in between races. So I think he's going to be a Very tough horse here. And then Stoke the Fire, Mark Casse and Patrick Husbands. Interesting. We have not seen our buddy Patrick Husbands all night. This is one of the angles I like when a rider only has one mount, especially of a level of Patrick Husbands. That is definitely an interesting. Horses run twice on the turf, and ran 5.5 furlongs at Ellis, and came in fourth versus Balta and Ponce de Leon. So that was some good races. Had some okay works on the. I'm not crazy. I think a lot of people overbet Mark and Patrick, but blinkers on first time, and when Mark does blinkers on, he's 20%, and he did some leisurely drills, but he could. Thomas Blaine, the formula, likes the 4 with the 2-5-7 here. Bobby D likes the 5-4 with the 1-2 and win on the 3 and the 5. Yeah, so let me know who you guys are liking. Still 100 people tuning in tonight. Love it. Love to see you. Our current bankroll. Let me put the current bankroll here. And the thing I still have to learn how to do this timer, folks. I'm just a face. Is $122.20. And here's the post praise. Just putting the current bankroll here for everybody there. Yeah. So that is our bankroll. So kind of looking at this race here, and this is an interesting race with 5 minutes to go. I do think the 4 will be tough here. The 1 I think is a bit over its head. The 3 at 8-1 I think is an interesting pick for sure. Redo Hall has just been facing a lot. A little worried. I mean, he briefly led and tired. I don't know if he's just a turf being Palace Malice. He should like the synthetic, but did give him a little bit of a freshening here from September to October. But Dick, what do you have? $1.50 exacta box, $1.50 try box, 347. Good luck, Dick. That's awesome. And the formula's got 4 with the 2-5-7. We're up money, and I'm going to try not to. I want us to win money, and I think I'm just doing it. Formula's actually going to be impressed by this, and I'm actually doing these things that I can actually. There we go. Look at this. Exactly, but I'm not gonna try to invent the wheel. I just want to keep us ahead. We're up ahead on the night. We got back up ahead, and when you win, you don't try to win it all back. So I'm just going to do 5 to win in place on the 2. I think that at 5-2, this 2 is a tremendous value at 5-2 with Kazushi. Not trying to. I'm just going to do 5 to win in place in the 2. Not like that. I think this horse is going to be a solid candidate here. And a 5-2. I think that's a tremendous value. Dick's got 3-4-7. And this is what's great, folks, about horse racing. This is what I love. Dick likes one thing. Benny, how are you, my friend? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sir. But Bobby D likes, Bobby likes 5-4. Dick likes the a 3-4-7. I like the 2. See, that's what makes, and this is what makes Woodbine so much fun. Okay, these tracks are so over the formula like 4 over the 2-5-7, and these are the type of tracks that just make it. Dan has got exacta 2 with the 4-7. Good luck, Dan. That's what I love about these tracks. I'll take this off for a second here just so I can get our sound going here. Just make sure everything's going kosher there, my friends. And we got an extra race here tonight. We got race 9, which I love here. So yeah, we got a couple of races left. So I don't want to go kind of crazy here and then have have nothing left to show for it. But if you like a horse, I think this horse can definitely get the job done here. Bring that screen right back up. I'm a little worried. I think the 4 is a legit horse here. I'm just a little worried about the distance. He could definitely be a Joe T. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Frankie Tubbs, thanks for joining us. 6'2" is 6'4". Marv Beevy's got a pick 3, 2-4-7 with 1-6-7-8 with 4-6. Uncle Sully's got exacta K Bucks 2 with the 1-4-5-7. Alex loves the 1. Loving this. See, this is what we're get to show everybody their bets. Alex loves the 1. Frankie Tubbs 6'2", 6'4". Joe T, great to have you, my friend. Here's Marv's pick 3 for everybody. Love having you guys. Over 100 people joining us right now. Still love having y'all. Let's get our friend Trevor.
Sofia Vives.
Call going up here. Good luck to everybody.
Gate number 1, Tutti Contenti.
Tutti Contenti.
Kazushi Kimura riding Times a Breeze. Blinkers are off tonight for Tutti Contenti. Times a Breeze getting a little bit more support again, down to 2-1 as the load continues with Beyond Adversity to gate 3. Chiefswood Stables Limited sending out both Raymore and English Actor. Langilla 40. And English Actor will be coming into this race as a first-time starter. Raymore goes up first.
Good luck to everybody. Rick Johnson, 2-4-7. Exacta box 2 with 1-3-5-6 with 4-7.
And the last will be Stoke the Fire. To the outside gate with the blinkers on, and the field waits still for English Actor. English Actor now getting settled. Patrick Husbands, the outside gate for Stoke the Fire. Start coming up. They stand. Off they run, a great start. And showing a lot of speed in the center is Raymore. On the inside, Tutti Contenti, joined by Raymore at the wire. In third placing is English Actor. Room up the inside, Times a Breeze with Beyond Adversity, and Rideau Hall is in the center. And to the inside, at the back early, is Stoke the Fire, deciding to take the nice trail behind a fairly fast pace here. And Tutti Contenti in front. 3 parts of a length to in second, Raymore. Times a Breeze is over on the inside third. 1 away, English Actor. A length behind them, it's on the outside, Rideau Hall joining Beyond Adversity. Stoke the Fire is last 2 lengths away as they start the run up the backstretch with Tutti Contenti pressed by Raymore, keen to go on. Length and a half, Times a Breeze is tracking in third spot. A length away came English Actor. A new leader, Raymore, has gone to the front. Meantime, Rideau holds about 5 off the lead. Third last with Beyond Adversity, the inside. And last of all at this point, Stoke the Fire yet to tack on. Narrowly in front, Tutti Contenti again. Raymore back to second. 1 to Times a Breeze has had a good run. Sweeping home, Rideau Hall goes off early at the 3/8 to take these leaders on. And back in the centre, English Actor. Stoke the Fire is starting to do just that behind Beyond Adversity, who's winding up. They come down to the final 5/16ths, and on the outside, Raymore back in front. Tutti Contenti the rail. Times the Breeze has had the perfect setup. Rideau Hall the outside, then Beyond Adversity as they corner. And as they come down the stretch, Raymore taken on by Times a Breeze, an English Actor. And down the outside, trying to run is Beyond Adversity. It's Times a Breeze in front. And Times a Breeze, wow, got away from them after having been drubbed in the last start. What a performance tonight. No doubt, Times a Breeze is back with a vengeance. English Actor staging a nice second. Third, it is Stoke the Fire, got warm late. Then came Raymore. Rideau Hall disappointed from Beyond Adversity at last. Tutti Contenti. The time 1:43.37.
When you like a horse and you see all the amazing horses that they run, it's great. You could tell. I saw Rick, and great job to everybody. Let's see who had this.
Exactly. 23 and 4, the half 47 and 4 and 3/4.
Thank you, sir.
And
thank you, Mike.
137.
Oh, Frankie Tubbs. I think you would have 2-4 and 2-6.
On the 7th, the winner is 2.
Someone's
Times
very
Breeze,
happy.
6-second
Look
English
at
Actor.
that.
Third,
Rick Johnson
7,
had
Stoke the Fire.
2,
5,
4,
Rainbow
7.
has run
Exact
4th. Numbers
box
are
2
2,
with
6,
the
7, 5.
Rick, did you have the try? No, I don't know. Let's see. And let me see. Go back here. Marv is alive in his pick 3. Frankie Tubbs 6-2-6-4. Look at this, 3-1 over 16-1. Hello, Mr. Frankie. Very happy. Uncle Sully had 2 over the 1-0. 2-1-4-5-7. Dan Witchin Close had the 2 with the 4-7. Benny, I hope you picked that one, my friend. Dick, 3-4-7. Oh shoot. Exactly. Let me see here. Let's see here. What else we got here? Bobby D had 5-4. Exacta box 5-4-1-2. No, okay, 1 and 3 and the 5. No. Yeah, let's see here. Great job to everybody. And a 3-1, nice value here. Mike Whitten, did you play that race? Hope you had the 2. And Woodbine has been very fortunate. They're borrowing Kazushi. Kazushi's got a couple, a little more time up at Woodbine before he goes back to California. He's been riding there on the weekends and stuff, but he will be out there full time again this winter, showing them how it's done. Beautiful, Mike. Love
Back
it.
to
Love
what
it.
is his best Times Breeze.
And
Very
Kazushi is one of the
5-year-old who's now into a
I have known
6-star with a
Kazushi
breakthrough
since
win.
the first day he got to
He's
Woodbine.
owned by the
He's
breeders
one
of
of
the
the
winner,
nicest
Hopefield
people you
Farm.
ever meet.
Joseph
His
Carroll, winning trainer.
hands with a
Times
horse
Breeze written
are
the victory by
just
Kazushi
God-given.
Kibera by not
All
this
the
time.
guys in the
From
West Coast,
Silver
if
Enchantment, turning
you
things
hear them all
around really
talk,
well.
his hands with a horse are just amazing. He's got a real gift. And I think he's already shown on the West Coast that he can more than handle his own. And he's going to do really well out there. But it's been great to have him back home. Yeah, exactly. So just wait here for the prices. And with the 16-1 in we're going to get a nice second pay. Rick got the try. Great job, Rick. That's what we love to see. Love to see that in the lounge. That is great. Yeah, great job, Mike. And Rick, this try is going to be great for you, man. Well done. All right, so we got 850 and 490. Nice. There you go. That's a great one. All right, so that's Let's
And
see.
that
We got
result
that
has
2.5
gone official as the
times.
winner, Times a Breeze, was getting a lot of support tonight at
They never had that exact,
$8.50.
man.
Got out a
What
little
was
in the
it?
end.
Try
Put,
192.95,
payout for
Rick.
English
Well
actor, 6
done.
English actor, 11.90.
And that's for
to
$1.
place.
Great
Exacta,
job, bud.
$96.50. The trifecta,
Well done, Rick.
$192.95. The Super 2,
Mike, so we got
675.
850 and 490.
943.55. 5-2 double, 98.20. Pick 3,
1440,
252, $2,869.30. In the pick 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, 40,000. $383.15. Swinger, $267.05. 277.50 and 67465.
1340. Long day today. I'm usually great at math, but today I'm a little bit. So that's 1340. 380 back. Well done, Rick. That is a great job, my friend. Congratulations. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to go to race 8 here so we can get this back on the screen here. All right, wonderful. Thank you again to our great friends at Woodbine for always letting us show the races. So we got 1340 times 2.5 is 3350. We got 10 minus 10 minus 10. We made $23.50, which means our bankroll right now is at $145.50. That is our official bankroll right now. Heading into the next race. $145.50 is our. That is our official bankroll right now. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to do the crawl. But great job, Rick Johnson. What a great race. Way to go. And good job, Mike Whitten. Well done. And all the rest of us, we're going to turn the page and get you guys a nice winner here. And hopefully maybe you come up with the winner on your own and get a nice hit just like Rick did. Because I love when the chat wins, we all win, which is great. So we're going to turn the page to the 8th race. And we got a 1.16 on the inner turf. Optional claiming 15 purse 40,700 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have started for a claiming price of 75 or less in 2023-24, or a claiming price of 15,000. And we have the 9 got scratched here. Who was? Let's see here, my friends. The Lady Moonshine was a main track, so she was scratched. So we have a full field of 8 coming up here at the post. And very interesting board here. We got the 6 as our morning line favorite. Ashbury for Darwin Bannock and Saheen Savachi, our leading rider, by, I think, last time 32 wins, something like that. 32. He's pretty well ahead. Saheen's having one hell of a year. Leroy Trotman, who is one of the best agents you will ever see, has both Patrick Husbands and Saheen. So he's one of our favorite. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Formula. One of these times, Formula, I'm going to have to learn how to do that crawl so I can put it up. Zach, I put it in the chat. What do you call it? But our bankroll formula right now is at, what do we say, 140. What am I at here? Let me see here. friends. We're at 145.50. So we're 45 ahead with 2 races to go. And we'll kind of go through the field. Let me know who you guys like here. Absolutely, always formulate, and even through your guys' thing. That's what's great about this show, is that you guys are just as important to this show as we are on this side, which is great. We love having y'all because your opinions can sometimes help formulate our opinions, which is great. So, okay, so we're on the inner turf. Let's kind of go over the field here. PS Rising Star. Hall is got he's a master at bringing horses from the turf to the top of exactly. And this is an interesting move. Synthetic to turf, 19%. Keve has ridden this horse well. Came in a nice winning move at 14,000. Very similar to this trip, same mile 16th. This horse at 10-1 is if you're looking for like an exact or a trifecta horse. I think this horse is definitely a use. Philip Hall's had a very solid. He used to be Hastings' leading trainer. Has come a couple years ago to Woodbine and has had great success so far. 16% and very good across on the board. The 2 Villi Alento, Vito Armada, Austin Adams. This horse against last time really came flying to get the win by 2 lengths going away, and so I think that horse will be very live there. The 3 Fish Mooney. Here's long shot Leo again trying to get another win. But at 4-1, this will not be a long shot. This horse on the inner track has run against much better. I mean, even the last time, optional 32,000 versus this is it. Miss Roberts, Swinging Mandy, those guys would all be 1-9 in this field. So taking a huge drop down, see if the Bug Boy can help out. He's been definitely on fire. I mean, but Leo, if anyone can get this home, Leo's never ridden this horse, but they have teamed up a couple of times. Jim Ensign, Jim 14 for 44. So exactly 2 definitely in the top 3, says C.S. McLeod for sure. And then then we go to the 4. Looks lucky to me, Dominic Polsinelli, and has who's Jadu that's on this horse. This horse has done well against lesser on the inner turf, but even versus 25,000 was very competitive, and with Pietro and Emma Jane. So this horse is getting a little play here at 8-1, and off a 15-1 morning line, and now down to 6-1 as I speak. So a lot of people thinking this 4 not without a chance by in the distance seems to be right. 7 miles 16th. Yeah, exactly. Never tried this distance, but has won at a mile at Woodbine and was edging away, so I don't think this will be a problem. I was looking at Lucky, the mile 6 out of the Giants Causeway. Mile 16th should have no problem getting that at all. Gabby Squared, Michael Wright, ably. This horse is gonna have a little work cut out for it, but again, at a mile, optional claiming 15 so with Sevilla Vivas on. Lack Roman was up for the place, so at 11-1, I've definitely seen worse horses for a try. The 6 Ashbury, Darwin Barak, and our leading rider Sahin Savachi jumping up aboard. Definitely faced better last time, and was this horse was really closing at 7.5 furlongs. So this horse will be coming late for sure at 6-5. Has run some decent races on the inner turf, including facing much better, and won at 23.5, a non-winners of 3 with Pietro. So this horse is definitely a deserving favorite to watch. 7 is Omniat, Michael McDonald, Gaskin, looking for a win here. 15,000 back in. Seems to like the inner track. Kind of goes good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, but does seem to have an affinity for the track. He just doesn't seem to like to win, and I don't like those type of horses. But on any day, he can do it. The 8 is Spider Bell, one of my favorite horses out of Wicked Strong. This horse, model consistency is not a turf horse, like in the truest sense. I think she's such a good Spider Bell is such a great poly track horse. I don't really like them in this spot, and especially at 2-1, the 7-1 morning line or 7-1 on the board. It's kind of agreeing with me on that one. If it was poly track, I think it'd be a strong favorite, but out of Wicked Strong. I'm not seeing that at all at 7-1 and a mile 16. It's 6-7 furlongs. I'm right with you, but mile 16, not for a horse that's 0 for 14 on the turf. That's not probably the only spot that maybe Mike could get him a race, but I did not like that horse. So let us know who you like. We got 10 minutes to go as they come out on the track. Let us know who you're kind of fancying here. Get to kind of look on the track and see. Bobby D has a 6-4 with the 2-1 and a win on the 1. Yeah, good luck, Bobby. That 1 is very live, by the way. As they come down the hill, thank you to everybody for doing that. Thank you to everybody. Let me see if we can. See if we can get this here, my friends. Oh, I think I may have just actually learned how to do the crawl, which would be amazing. See, we're all learning here tonight. Let's see, here we go. Let's see if I got that right, folks, huh? Look at that. I've actually fixed the ticker myself. Who knew? Okay. CS McLeod has 2. Josie is 2 already. Oh, yeah, Josie's live here. CS McLeod, 2 definitely in the top 3. Same. I like it. And James White has got win in place on the 1-2 and a daily double, 1-2 with all. So I love it. He's looking for the bomb daily double. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So we have about 8 minutes to go. We'll check him out in the track, see who's looking good. See who's maybe like that 6 that Uncle Sully loved that was going all over the track. 1 looks good on the track, making a nice appearance. 5 looking strong there. See how the 6 looks here. 6 on his toes for Sahin. 7 looking good. There we go. Oh, everybody looking good on the track here so far. There we go. Yep. So got about 6 minutes to go. Good luck, James. Good luck, Bobby. CS definitely thinks the 2 is definitely live here. This is an interesting race for sure. I think this is a very, very interesting race here on many levels. Jadu is a very good turf rider. Steve Jadu is a very underrated rider. There's PS Rising Star. I don't know why this one is 12-1, but it's a very interesting price, that's for sure. Lily Aliento, looking good on the track, 13-1. Fish Mooney, Bruno trying to get another win. Looks good to me, 8-1. Feeling good tonight here on the cold night. Gabby's Square, looking nice. Ashbury, Mike Whitten, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7 try box, 20 cents for $12. Wow, okay, I like it. See, Mike usually has the budget, but he's going a little bit out of the comfort zone. But hey, man, if you can get it, hey, now more than pay, absolutely. Spider Bell, I still not quite getting the love there on the turf. If she was on the outside and the turf, I'm not liking that combination a lot there. Yeah, Fish Mooney is just running it so much better than this group. That is for sure. And it's coming second twice. Leo's already won one race. And we're not going to go crazy here. We're not going to, yep, you see, exactly. Mike Whitten still plays within the $20 budget, and he's still within it. See, that's what's so great. As I tell everybody on here, okay, some people think some people don't bet at all. Some people bet $2 a race. Some people bet $1,000 a race, right? You do what you can do, what you can afford, and don't worry about anybody else. You do what you can do, what you can afford, and that's all you do. You don't have to worry about anybody else. I'm just as impressed as a person who bets $2 who wins 40 versus a person who bets 300 to win, 2,000. To me, there's absolutely no difference. You both won, and that's all I care. And I'm impressed the same way by both. So you bet what you can afford, and don't worry about anybody else. So with 3 minutes to go, and I love Mike Whitten's $20. It's a lot of fun. Thomas Blaine here likes the formula, likes the 8 Spider Bell with 634. Interesting. Not feeling the love on this with her on the turf. If she was on, if they were on the, if he was on the, if she was on the poly track, she'd be my pick for sure. But I'm just not feeling the love for her on the turf, and especially in mile 16th. If she was 6-7 furlongs, and she's one of my favorites out of Wicked Strong. She's been around. She's been a warhorse up there, but I just don't know on the outside and the. But look at this. She's getting pounded. Thomas Blaine the formula is pushing the needle, because she's just gone down from 6 to 5, 9 to 2 to 4 to 1. Yeah, one went from 12 to 6. I saw that, James. Yeah, PS Rising Star. If that horse runs the same race that it did the race before, I think this horse could be a major, major player in this race. I really do. And Keve is a very good rider, you know. So we got 1 minute to post. Very interesting race here. Yeah, I was shocked that the one was at 12 to 1, which he was. Still kind of formulating the bet here, where I think I'm just going to make it very simple. 3 with 4, 6, 8, exact the key box. Tom, yeah, there we go on the page shorter. There you go. Good luck, Alex. Got 3 with the 4, 6, 8. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting race for sure. Try to see here. 3, 6 is a little double. Okay, we're up money. Let's see if we can keep this going. Night to win. I'm going 4 across on the 3. It's going to be our official bet here. And let me just quickly take this off so I can get the sound off here for us, my friends. Sound going. But our official bet is going to be 4 across on the 3. Fish Mooney. Bruno Chicken Dance has already won 1 tonight. He's got the nice suit on. And I think he can be a major player here. Here we go. Bring that back up for us here. Slappy Joe likes the 1. Yeah, Saheen is riding incredible. I'm putting my official bet right now. Official bet. 4 across on the 1. On the 3. At 4 to 1. That is our official bet. We're just going 4 across in the 3. Bruno's already won 1 race tonight. Spider Bell is already saying to herself, why are you putting me on this turf right now? Rick Johnson's got 6 with 2, 7, 8. 6 with the 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 7, 8. Oh, we've got to bring back Robert Geller.
Going to the front is Umniat deep on the track, and coming through the inside is Villaolento, and splitting horses looks lucky to me. A line of 3 at the wire as they head down the stretch the first time, and behind them Fish Mooney in 4th, and over on the outside settling about 2.5 off the lead is Gabby Squared, then PS Rising Star, Ashbury and Spiderbell. Looks lucky to me up on the outside, and on the inside as they turn, Villaolento share the lead by 2.5. Umniat. Fish Mooney is over on the inside, and back a length behind them, Gabby Squared from Ashbury, PS Rising Star, and last Spiderbell, the top 2, racing away with an advantage of about 5 lengths of the opposition. On the inside, Villaolento pressed by Looks Lucky to Me. A long gap, the others back in third placing are Fish Mooney and Umniat. A length behind is Gabby Squared from PS Rising Star. Ashbury next to last, and the trailer 2 lengths away is Spiderbell. Well ahead, this pair. On the inside, Villaolento now being passed by Looks Lucky to Me. Fighting back a little bit, Villaolento. 4 lengths away came Fish Mooney, Umniat. As they close in, a length away is Gabby Squared. PS Rising Star on the inside from Ashbury, and last, Spiderbell. Speeding off inside the 3/8, and again, Villaolento on the inside, back in front of Looks Lucky to Me. 4 lengths away, Umniat. Then Fish Mooney, Gabby Squared, and running home is Ashbury, starting to wind up really well. Turning, and it's on the inside, Villaolento, and Looks Lucky to Me by 2 lengths. In third is Umniat, up the inside, Fish Mooney, and down the outer is Ashbury as they come down the stretch, and Ashbury and Umniat propelling home. Umniat coming for the lead with Ashbury, and down the outside, Spider Bell. Umniat and Ashbury go on. Ashbury on the outside in front from Umniat, and now Spider Bell down the extreme outside, but it is in the centre. Ashbury the winner, about a half a length to out wide. Spider Bell, Umniat third, and four to Fish Mooney in fourth. The time is up at 1:43.64.
So the favorite, Blair Thompson, how are you, my friend? Had 4.67 at Woodbine. And Tom, Tom is that? Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. The favorite, 6.87. 3. Thought my 3 was going to make a big run there.
The winner, Ashbury.
Just flattened out like a board.
Third, 7, Umniat. Fourth was
3
Fish
over the
Mooney.
4,
Numbers
6,
are
8.
6, 8, 7, 3.
Oh, so close
the
there.
Opening quarter in 23 and 4. The
Formula almost had it
7
there.
and 2. 3 quarters,
So
1:11 and 4. And the mile.
The one ran a disappointing race.
The final time, 1:43.64.
Yes, was smart going the favorite there. Well done, my friend. Mike had 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, the 8 gotcha. Spider Bell ran a lot better than I ever thought she would run. She's 0 for 13, 0 for 15 on the turf. I did not like her on the outside. David Moran gave her one hell of a ride to get her up for second. I really on the turf did not like her, and to see her come in second, that was pretty good. Look at Rick Johnson. Rick Johnson's just having an amazing night. Look at that. 6 over the 2.78. Look at that. Bingo. Tries. Oh, yeah. He's at White Castle's. Exactly. Getting a burger there. Yeah, exactly. We'll finish in 10 minutes. Exactly. Yeah, no. So that was who else? We had Tom. Who else? We have Rick Johnson's having a fabulous night. Tom, Tom had Reedman 8 over the 6.34. Oh, Formula One. There you go. Look at that. Formula. Did the Formula have it boxed? I hope so. He had 8 over the 6.34. Did you have the 8 straight? Hope you had a box, Tom, because that's going to be a nice pay. With 6.8. Good hit. Let us know, Formula. What did you have 6.8? No one is riding better than Saheen right now. Saheen is just in the zone. Kazushi's been on the West Coast so much that he's had an advantage on that. Kazushi won't even be in the top 3 probably because he's been on the West Coast so much. And I don't think really Kazushi cares about the rider title right now. He's winning grade 1s out in California. I don't think the rider title is his number 1 priority this year. He has been the defending champion the past couple of years. And
Ashbury with another inner turf success that happened back in August and now again here in October. Congrats going out to Darwin Benak, who is the winning trainer.
Darwin Benak.
And Curramore Farm, who are the owners of the
Tom, did you have the Formula? Did you have the exact?
Thoroughbreds Limited here in Ontario.
You had the 8 and 6.
She's 7 by Society's chairman from Appleby. Saheen Savachi with the winning ride on Ashbury. That is win number 4.
There's Darwin in the cap there. A good win. Congratulations to everybody who cleared 4th. If we can have objections with 3 people if we can have objections on the 6th, no, I'm only kidding. Then I'll be placed up. No, there was no objection there. No need for one. And great for everybody who won. That's awesome.
A return of $4.10.
$37.50. What an exacta.
Ashbury. 6
For
evenly
those with
placed.
the
Number
6
8,
on top.
Spiderbell, the exacta.
This is what I love about
6-8.
Woodbine, folks.
37.50.
If that's 410 at New York, you're getting like $20, $21,
6873.
$18, $19.
149.75.
Up there, you get
double.
$37.50. That's
24.80. Pick 3 in the first leg, the 5. 66.
Spider Bell was 4 to 1 in the
Swinger
morning.
6 8 4
2
20.
to 1 in the morning line. So you got the favorite
and 7 8.
and the 2 to 1 morning line and got $37.50 for it. You cannot beat that. So we almost got that there. And we lost $12 on that one. Unfortunately, coming in fourth, but that's okay because we are going into the last race now, up $33.50 on the night. So there we go. So not a bad night's work here.
And locked up.
Mike Whitten, thank you as always, my friend. You have a great night.
Going to the front is Umniat deep on the track and coming through.
Enjoy Keeneland. You should get down to Keeneland this weekend, Mike.
Looks lucky to me. A line of
These
3
great
at the wire
horses
as they head down the stretch the first time.
If you have a chance, I know you got the family, so say hi to the wife for me.
Settling about 2.5 off the leaders, Gabby
Always
Square.
great to have you.
PS Rising Star Ashbury.
Well, usually it's the 8th race and we're out. But tonight we get the special treat of a 9th race.
Is over on the
Yes,
inside.
we
A back a
do.
length behind them, Gabby Square from Ashbury.
And
PS Rising Star.
this race, we're just going
racing
to.
away with an advantage for
We're
both
going out a
flankes of the
winner tonight.
opposition.
We're not
On
going
the
to lose.
inside, Villolento,
Okay,
placed by looks lucky to me.
and I'll
Long
go
gap,
through the
others
field
back in
with
third
you.
placing,
I
Fish,
love
Mooney and
horsemanship
Umniat.
race.
A length
I really
behind
do.
is Gabby
I
Square
love
from
horsemanship
PS
race
Rising
too.
Star. Ashbury
I
next to
think
last.
they do
And the tail
too.
2 lengths away is
So they like the
Spiderbell.
same horse that
Well
I
ahead,
do.
this pair
Well,
on
this
the
is,
inside.
I'm feeling good
Villolento
about
now
it.
being passed by looks
But,
lucky to me.
okay, so
Fighting
race
back
9
with
is
Villolento.
6.5
4 lengths
furlongs,
away
playing
came
in
Fish, Mooney,
7,500
as they close in.
for
A length away
fillies
is
and
Gabby
mares,
Square.
3-year-olds and up,
PS
which have
Rising Star
never
on the
won 2
inside
races
from
now.
Ashbury and last. Spiderbell.
Robert
Speeding off
Geller, I'm trying
inside
to
the
speak
3-8.
to my audience here. What are you doing to me? One of the best announcers in the business. Love Robert Geller's been a great friend of mine for years, and I think one of the best callers. Paints a wonderful picture. Sully said, my only chance of scoring in the stable duel is if I get 3 to win. All in on 3. You can laugh at me after the race. Sully, why would we laugh at you after the race? We can laugh. No, I'm only kidding. Good luck, my friend. No, you can do it. Hey, man. Sully, as we've seen tonight, $66 winner tonight. These races are run on the track, not on the paper. You know? Is that Rookie Court, Mike Dunslow, Fukumoto. You know, and this horse is on the synthetic is 5 for 19 in the money. And Daisuke's one of the best sprinting riders up there. You know, so this could and he's in a level he's familiar with, Sully. So I don't think that's a stretch by any means. So bring it in, Sully. There we go. And let us know who you like in the last race. Almost 100 people still with us. Love to have you. And we're going to have a winning night tonight. Where's the 2? Call Tim in there on the chat. Exactly. Where is Tim when we need him? There we go. 17 minutes to race. And the 7, for anyone who's wondering, the 7 is scratched out of this race. So this is non-winners of 2. So you kind of go back and see what horse has won the best race in that way. We can kind of do a Tim honoree type of thing here. And what do you know, Sully? What do you call it? What he said, called Tim in, right? The Rick Johnson said, sorry, called exactly. if you use his formula, then you can see that the horse that had the best win at in his thing, in the numbers 1, is the 4 Raquette for Steve Cherkop and Austin Adams. This is my pick in this race. Raquette for Cherkop. They haven't he hasn't used him almost at all, but this horse is getting weight. If you look at this horse, around 2 turns he's been solid, but 7 furlongs against 23.5, and then 41 in a maiden optional 40,000 versus Saucy Name and more money for Rowe. That these horses would be like way favorites in this race. So, but we're going to go over the field anyway, so because we love to do that for you guys. So let's do that, shall we? 9th race, 6.5 furlongs, and let me know, most importantly, who you guys like, because I want to know, and I can go along here. Let me know, because I can go right to your horses, because I want to know who you like. Lady Z, Paul LePain for Steve Ellis here. This horse was bet last time, interesting, at 4-1 versus this group. Broke out, had some late interest. Was dead last and was coming at the end. The extra furlong should definitely help here, for sure. And then 2, Hyper Awakening is 1 for 4 on the synthetic. Here a mile 16th, cutting back for Karen. Rafael Hernandez, another person we haven't seen here much tonight, is aboard, and Rafi again not hanging around for donuts here, so that's a very positive thing at 20-1. It was 14-1, yeah, and Rafi stayed on it. The 3 Rookie Court, Sully's horse. Yeah, I mean this horse is 5 for 19 at first or second out of 19, so and has come in second in the distance, so he's not out of it. Daisuke's one of the best sprint riders up there. Then you have, let me see here, Raquette. This is the horse that I really like here. Austin Adams, Cherkop. I really like the way this horse is running. It's much better. I think the 6.5 is right out in his wheelhouse. Had the best maiden breaker, and I think with the bug boy on him, he's going to be rolling down the stretch. Gold Forester, Marjorie Patterson, Jeffrey Alderson, 1 for 22 on the synthetic at Woodbine, but does get checks, and Jeffrey has been known to get this horse up for a price. So in the super high 5, anything goes, right? At 18-1. Moet Monet, Bonnie Esselman, and Sky Schnitz. This horse made a monster race, a move 2 times ago, just missing. Came out and she was clear at 3rd, and then last time came storming down the track to win very impressively. I think we had that as one of our winners. Now she faces winners for the first time, but remember at the end of the year at Woodbine, you want the horses that are in good form. So if this horse is good form, then you like that going into the last for sure. Rosie Posey, Barrington Cito, Esmond Flores, dropping down. This horse has not fared very well but blinkers are added. Maybe that will help the concentration and has faced better. But that one was scratch. I'm sorry, the 7 scratch. So that will not help her at all today. She's back in the barn eating notes. At the 8, Secret Gizmo, Ryan Jones, and Leo Salas trying to get one more winner. This horse has been exclusively on turf, but was facing better at 6.5 furlongs. Even won a maiden 49,600. So this one, if you're using Tim's formula, could be a long a live long shot at 16-1 here, has shown some affinity for the Polytrack. Has not run on it a lot, but is 1 for 4 on it and face better. Thomas Blaine is 4 of the 11-1-12. Bobby D has 9-4 with 12-6-2 here. And the 10 Miss Hot Shot, we got Armada with Sahin trying to get the daily double here. This horse, darn near won, just missed in vain last time against this same group, and I think this will be a very tough horse down the stretch for sure. Matoli Power, Julia Carey can always spring one, and dropping this guy down to a place where I always like to use the sandbox and found the right friends with the right level. And I think Matoli Power may have definitely found that at 5-1. The 11 Smiles for David, Edward Knight. 2 huge second place, just missing. Jason Hoyt has found the keys to this horse clearly, and has run 2 huge races on this horse. The 11 post will be a little bit more of a detriment, I think, to this horse, but well, the 11 will definitely be closing. And then we have the 12 on the outside. That's it. That's all for Deborah Rhombus and Jeffrey Alderson. And this horse was flying last time with Sofia Vives, and she was jostled and she was surging at the end. So showed real signs of life. So maybe the colder weather for the 12 has been a way to improve. So there is your field for the final race, and we're up 133 going into this race. So we're not going to lose money. I'm not going to let us lose money here in the lounge. So I'm just doing. You know what? I'm even going to put it in right now. I'm not even going to waste my time. Here we go. Let's see here. The 9th pick in the Woodbine draft, Spin of Trusted Profits selects 5 across on the 4. That is our official bet, which means we will have another winning night in the lounge. Putting it in the bet right now, the official bet. Put it in there, 5 to win, play show on the 4. And hoping our friend Austin Adams, who has been on fire lately, can bring one in with a big hit, or at least get us second and make a couple of dollars and make it a winning night here in the lounge. But it would be a winning night regardless. But 7 minutes to go here. Bobby D. Let's see what we got here. Nobody liking my 4. Look at this up there. Nobody liking my 4. 11-6, 10-9, 12-10, 1-8-9, 11-3-6-1, 6-11-4. At least Ron likes my 4 in the show spot. But I think with Austin, hopefully he will prove them wrong. But either way, we're going to have a winning night in the thing. So what I will do right now is we will put in, because I just spent I'm putting this with the thing. So at the very least, we're going to finish $18.50 ahead tonight, which is something that And that is with our bet still remaining here, which is great. So there we go. And Rick, who has had an amazing night, can't wait to see his things. Sully is rooting for the 3 at 17-1. Go, Sully, go. On the track for the last race. And thank you to everybody who's joined me tonight. Love always having you guys here in the lounge. If you can, if you haven't pressed the like button already, if you can press like and subscribe, we so appreciate you guys tuning in to us. Greatly appreciate. We got some awesome stuff coming up for the Breeders' Cup. Definitely stay tuned for that. Excuse me. But got an exciting weekend coming up. Ontario Derby up in Woodbine. Got some nice races at Keeneland this weekend. Let us know who you like in this final race. With just 5 minutes to post. Hey, Groundhog, thank you for joining us, my friend. You got Exacta Box 3 with the 9, 11, 12. Good luck, my friend. Finish strong. Always great to have you join us here on this dreary but cold but clear night at Woodbine, which is great. Up here in Boston last night, we were when I got to work this morning, it was 32 degrees. So we're supposed to be 70 this weekend. So there's Rookie Court. Sully hoping this horse brings home the bacon for him. There's my horse Braquette, Austin Adams, looking good on the track. Ryan Gallivan, how are you, my man? Oh, great to see you. Gold Forester, Jodine Anderson going through. Moe Monet with Sky Chenetz aboard. Very impressive race last time. Secret Gizmo. There's Salas, Ryan Jones. 9 Miss Hot Shot with the leading rider, Sahin Savachi for William Armada. 10 Matoli Power, Sean Gaskin for Julie Carey, who's always capable of a win. Smiles for David out of Tisnow. Jason Hoyt, this horse has run 2 monster races in a row. And that's it. That's all. Jeffrey Alderson on the outside. Got 3 minutes to post. Ryan, I hope you're staying warm up here, bud. It's been a little chilly the past couple of days, but we got some warm weather coming this weekend. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Yep, that's right, Robert. Yep. So our bankroll is at 133. So I put $5 to win, place, and show on the 4. Yep, exactly. Which will I know. Seriously, Ryan. Felt the same thing today, my friend. That frost on our windshields is not something we're used to. But it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so we'll have to enjoy it while we have it. And it's almost Halloween. Anybody's kids or grandchildren, anything, or even you guys, anybody dressing up for Halloween? Could be anything this year? Let us know. 2 minutes to go. We're up to 5-1 now. The 11 getting all the play at 7-2. Dan is dressing up like a Naira Stewart. Excellent costume, Dan. Excellent. That is quite funny. Kudos. Major kudos. Excellent, excellent. One minute to post. Let me just take this off here just so we can get that sound going for everybody. For our man Robert Geller. There we go. Now we got it back here. Hey, Riders Up. We got my man with us tonight. Don't worry, buddy. We're doing just fine here. We're going to have another winning night in the lounge tonight, Tim. Good luck with your pick, brother. Just glad you're home safely and everything.
6 1/2 furlongs with the jackpot high five.
11 seems too obvious here, but speed figures aren't much better than the rest. I agree, Dan.
12,926.
I think the 4. That's why, Dan. I like the 4 too. I think with Austin getting the weight,
Hyper Awakening goes in.
I think this will even help my 4 even more. I could be wrong, but Dan has got a 6 with a 4, 9, 11. Tom is saying, let's go 4.
Gold Forester for Jody
Dan Witchen, great to have you tonight, my man. As the exacta box 4, 10, 11.
Coming off what was a last
great to have you back with us tonight, bud.
The race-to-race double at 6 to 1 odds. Moet Monet, gate 6.
Brown
coming in well.
3,
Secret
9,
Gizmo
11,
is joining
12.
them. And Mrs. Hotshot.
Thomas has got 4 with the 11.
Secret Gizmo.
1, 12.
Half a step away.
Bobby
Now,
D's
Mrs.
got
Hotshot
9,
for Sahin
4
Savachi off a win in the previous.
12,
Looks well
6,
this
2.
runner. Is now down to 5 to 1. Matoli Power for the barn of Julia Carey.
All right, Sloppy, let's both go out of the winner here, my friend.
As they come to the jump.
Let's do it.
That might change because late money coming in for Braquette.
Late money coming in for Braquette. That must have been Slappy Joe doing that.
The field is set.
Locked up.
Off their race, and bobbling the break at the back was Gold Forester. A good beginning for Smiles for David and Matoli Power serving it up for the lead. Over on their inside, Rookie Court dashing through Moet Monet, a line of 4. A length behind them, Lady XI from Mrs. Hotshot. Braquette threading through in the centre to mid-pack. Just behind them, Hyper Awakening. And on the inside, after recovering ground, going through is Gold Forester. Second last, that's it, that's all. And on the inside, Secret Gizmo, Moet Monet. Given ahead is dashed away, leads by 4 lengths to Rookie Court, and on the outside, Matoli Power. A length to Smiles for David, 3 wide, Braquette the centre. Lady XI on the inside, and in behind them came Mrs. Hotshot running on trouble. Hyper Awakening taken right out to last. In the thick of things now, Gold Forest is moving into the pack, and running on is That's It, That's All, and Secret Gizmo. Well ahead, Moet Monet by about 3.5. Closing ground, Matoli Power and Braquette. Around the outside is Smiles for David. Taken wider, Mrs. Hotshot. Top of the stretch. They're coming to the lead here with Braquette.
Come on, kiddo.
And back in the centre, Matoli Power. Moet Monet is tired. Braquette's drawn off in front. Braquette racing away, storming away for victory here. And there are appearing to be no dangers whatsoever. So what a wonderful win by Braquette for Austin Adams by 5 1/4. Second, Miss Matoli Power narrowly from Secret Gizmo. Mrs. Hotshot was next, and then Smiles for David. That's it. That's all.
Austin
1:16.49. Big win for Braquette.
Great rides at Woodbine. This is a kid. Let me tell you, folks. This kid started like 1 for. I want to say like it was like 1 for 39 or whatever. But he wasn't getting the mounts. But now that he's getting mounts, this kid is look at this. We got this is what I love to see at the night. Great job, Lounge. Great call. Thank you. formula.
Quarter 22
Tim,
and 4, the half
exactly. And try. Look at this.
3.
Tim's here for
3
one
quarters,
race.
110,
Boom,
the time 116.
Taking Woodbine's money. Love it. Slappy, follow us. Great. Rick Johnson, you are like the all-star tonight, my friend. You've just been
10 is second,
slamming the
Power
giant
at 8/3, Secret Gizmo, 4:10.8, more to
Robert Hefner, thank you, sir. So appreciate it, my friend. Hope you follow along. This is what I love. This is what I love when we can all win together and all finish nice. Love it. He just as soon as I saw him coming around that turn, I said, man, this horse has got a lot of horse. Just love the fact that because Steve Chirkup doesn't often use, he's often Emma and those guys, he doesn't often use the bug people, but when he does, you got to watch out for him. 4-10-8. Oh, Tim, that's going to be a nice trifecta, my friend. Only winners in the lounge. So our thing was 118 going into this race, and that was with my bet. So thank you again to everybody. 118 following along. Thank you, Formula. Oh, nice job, Kyle. Look at this. Kyle just tuning in. In the right time, got the try. Beautiful. See, this is great. Love when the group is just going away into a weekend and the positives. Love it. Love it. Yeah, we saw the ball well tonight here.
And a very impressive win tonight by Brackett. Stephen Chirkup, winning trainer. 5 Guys stable winning owners. It was bred by Don Blow and Jory Sherman in Kentucky. The filly, a 3-year-old dark bay brown by Exaggerator from Princely Sum. Written to victory by Austin Adams, taking a big win in a second success. Brackett.
Great job, Kyle. Yep, yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly, Tim. Yep. I actually had Tim a 4-8 exacta box. I actually didn't have the 4-8, but I just wanted the 4, but I did have a 4-8 exacta box because it came darn close. But still a great win. Yeah, exactly. Yep. No, exactly. Tim using Tim's formula. It's amazing, folks, when you can see who's running the strongest races, breaking their maiden. Tim's theory, time and time again, has come through. And this try is going to be a nice one, Tim. And Rick, what did you have? Slappy. We're gonna get a nice cross pay. Robert, I hope you follow along. What formula? What did you have? Did you have the 4 there? Dan had Dan had 6-4. Oh, Dan. Close, my friend. Yeah, I didn't like the 11 in the cold. The closers, you need to get a jump on the field. And they're so close, my friend. He had the 4. Robert Hefner, did you have the groundhog? Sorry, my friend. Just seeing that. 4-11.
Fourth place has gone to 9, Mrs. Hotshot. And fifth was 11. Smiles for David. Numbers of 4, 10, 8, 9.
Oh, Bobby was close. He had 9. He had the 4 on top, but he needed the 12, 6, 2. Okay. But Bobby, great hit. Bobby gets the big hit on the night there with the $66 horse. Great job by you, buddy. Thank you, Tim. Look forward to having you back next week. We'll look at the prices here, see what we get here. $118. Here we go. Oh, it's 4 over the 9, 10, 11. Oh. Oh, the 9 was so close. The 8 just got you, Rick. Oh, but Rick, what a fabulous night you had, my friend. You get the All-Star Award tonight, my friend. You were on fire. Oh, Vince, thank you, my friend. That's just as meaningful. Always great to see you. Sometimes we have things to do and all that stuff. We're still waiting for the official prices here to come up. That try is going to be a nice one for those who have it. Oh, you had it. Oh, good, Rick. Oh, man. I thought you did. I was just going to say, wow. Again, people wonder why in the last race, the Woodbine always takes a long time to do their thing. It's because they have to translate the American money into the Canadian pool, and the pays have to go from they're almost like American prices, so that's why they take a long time to do the last race. But yeah, there we go. It's official. 410. Anyone had it? 57.50.
The winner $7.60.
$1 try. 410.8. Tim 247.65. Kyle
trifecta 247.65. The Super $3,509.
Even for the people who played
high five 410 8 9 11 $9,197.90 for $1. The carryover is $56,157.03. The final Robin double 6 4 22.40. Swinger 410 885 4821 20.
Times
10
$100
and 5 cents.
75. Is that right? What do we get there? Am I doing the numbers right there? Let's see, 12, 15, 50 times 2.5, 38.75 plus 118 means that our final. Thank you, Slappy, for joining us, by the way. So with that, the race is complete. And Tim, you'll be very impressed to know that I learned tonight on my own how to do the ticker, which is amazing. So and I did the pick in thing, which is amazing. So our final total for the night is $156.75. So we finished $56.75 ahead if you played all our plays. And no, we always need you back, my friend. Always need you back. Hello, you just came in one race and you hit a $280 try. You're always the man with me here. Exactly. So Slappy, Dan, Rick, Vince, Tim, glad you got to join us. Formula, thank you for joining us early. Kyle, great hit. Robert Hefner, thank you. Bobby, fabulous hit. Dan H., always a pleasure to see you, my good friend. Everybody, Ryan Gallivan even came in to say hello, which is awesome. My Boston boy saying hello. I knew Colin even stepped in. Sully, loved having you. Mike Witten's gone, but thank you to all the people. Blair Thompson, to everybody who came in tonight. We thank you. Have a great weekend. Vince, thank you for saying hello. Rick Johnson, you have a great night. Everybody enjoy this weekend. Breeders' Cup getting closer and closer. We'll see you next Thursday in the winner's circle. Thanks, buddy. Have a great job. Bye.